Johnny.
Okay, sports fans, it's Coach Nick here, and I got Coach Dave with me, and we are in studio watching this game live. Very exciting. So welcome everybody. And so far, the Warriors are up 13-10, and as you can see, I might just sit a little bit closer to Dave so he can see. You can see me in the shot from behind, or maybe I'll even move this camera a little bit. What's that?
I'm sorry, I was pulling this up. There you go.
Okay.
No, it's just my beautiful head here.
Yes. So we're looking pretty good.
You need the iPad.
I just want to move this one back here so I can see me without having to get too close to Dave, because maybe something like that. I don't know how this got moved, but whatever works. So we're going to look at that. That might be not enough. How if I go like this? Alrighty, welcome everybody. This is the B-Ball Breaking On Studios, and
we definitely need popcorn.
Popcorn? Oh yeah. Next time. We'll do it tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
Woo! All right, so we're gonna really. This is not gonna be as much like John Henson. We're gonna really watch this game. We're gonna analyze and give you the straight dope as what's going on here. Oh, now I screwed up that camera. Damn it. Go. Oh, Butler, Pride of Butler doesn't quite do it with shoving that. Let's turn this back a little bit more that way. Let's see if that does it.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, I want that good-looking head to be a little bit more in frame.
It is a nice-looking head.
Unfortunately, there's a little bit of delay here while we're watching the Periscope. I got to see if that did anything.
Yeah.
That's a big delay. Okay, let me a little more. Okay, let's try that. Okay. So here we are, everybody. Can you hear us? Is the next question, because I want to make sure our sound is good. Give us a little shout out. Let us know. I don't think I need my glasses for this. And here we are. All right. So good start for the Warriors, wouldn't you say, on the road?
Yeah. The refs are. Ooh, that was a nice push by.
Yeah. Now we have JaVale McGee's in early, or did Zaza start? Did I miss that?
Zaza started.
Okay.
Yeah, Zaza started.
Take off your shoes.
4 minutes.
Yeah, have some respect for my sofa, man.
These are clean. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're new. Literally the first time I've worn them.
Yeah. Well, by the way, I just want to tell you.
Tyler can relax.
Tell you how excited I am to have Dave in studio. We've done so much remotely. It's really great. Like it actually like.
I know. Yeah.
It's been crazy. So hopefully we'll actually interact well. Let's. Hey, we have Bar Gunders, our first day on Periscope. Welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're on Periscope, so you get the notifications whenever we go live, because you never know when we're going to jump in here and do it.
Yeah, it's super important that you guys subscribe, and just like with the podcast,
Has anyone talked to us about our audio yet?
No, they said we sound good.
Good.
Wow.
Kevin Durant can't get the roll. So all right, here let's check it out and let's make sure we're doing okay over on YouTube, because that's always a good test to see how we're doing there. And you know what? If you want to give us a shout out on YouTube, you know what? We can bring them in the conversation too and see how that goes.
That's a few people.
As long as they keep it clean. My YouTube is struggling here to open up, but hey. So obviously it's important for the Warriors to have a really good start in this hostile environment, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, also, they're in Utah, so I'm sure that they're ready to play. I mean, what else are they going to do?
That's true. Now, do you see our live show on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, here it is.
It's right here.
I don't usually go here to do it. Okay, hey, there we are. And we got a lot of people watching. All right. So, YouTube, what's up? Live chat. I like this thing. I want to see you naked. Okay, it's already starting on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nice. Keep it clean, and we'll interact with you guys over on YouTube.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, so that's a nice little Hayward pin down and come around that they like to do for him. He can't quite get it. Favors no good on the tip. So this is important. They have so many guys who can bring the ball up. That time Durant pushes it, and everyone else gets into their positions. And, but by the way, look what it did. By that little bit of a push by Durant, it gives them a mismatch. And all of a sudden, Curry gets to attack Favors and gets free throws. Just because Durant pushes it, that's all.
That's it. Well, and so this is one of the times when you actually want the ball out of Steph Curry's hands, right? When
Yeah.
when you can get that sort of mismatch. But for the most part, I agree with all the people that have said Steph needs to touch the ball. On every possession, he needs to be doing stuff like this. And look at what he creates here. Now, if Iguodala was hitting any threes at all, he's like 0 of 18 for the series or for the playoffs. If he was hitting any threes at all, that's a shot he would normally take.
Yeah. And it's in his head. Now there goes Rodney Hood.
But this lineup is a little bit tough because you've got Livingston and Iguodala that are kind of killing the spacing for the Warriors. JaVale makes up a little bit because of the gravity that he's able to create with the lob threat, but still, this is one of the tougher lineups. I mean, they're sticking with it, but I don't love it.
And here, this is a chance for the Jazz to take control. The crowd is trying to get into it. There's missed shots on the Warrior side, and yet what do? They come down and a quick three, not a great shot, and then now they got Neto.
Our friend Amy says this is the nerdiest thing ever, and yes, it is.
Yes, nothing wrong with that. I like nerds.
I wish that everyone could see my Allen Iverson shirt. I'll have to, at some point, remind me, and I'll have to walk up to a camera so they can see.
All right.
It's a great shirt.
Attack that camera. Oh, I thought it was a good block, actually. So let's do our little thing we like to do here. Is everybody that's in here over on Periscope, and I guess it works while I switch off of Periscope, which is good, right? We're all still on Periscope. Oh, this is it right here. Let's do that share button. Let's all press that share button right now. Where did my share button go?
I don't know.
Here it is. Share broadcast. And let's let everyone know on Twitter or wherever else you want to know, Facebook, whatever, that we're out here and we're live because this is what we're talking about.
And while we're sitting here during commercials would be a great time to take questions.
Yeah, fire up some. Hoop City Hellcat. That you're talking to her.
She said that.
Amy, that's Amy. That's what you said.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm glad Amy can figure it out. She was a little nervous the last time we tried doing this about finding it. So Amy is a contributor to B-Ball Breakdown and always does some fantastic stuff around the Grizzlies. So I'll go to Memphis, and here they come. Here come people streaming in here. Thank you, True King Mills. Awesome. It's just one tweet. It's just a chance to get some more people in here and hanging out and enjoying. Look at that. Look at how those numbers go. I wanted some hearts. I'm gonna give myself some hearts. I give myself hearts like twice a day. I don't know about you. No. Welcome to G Stoled. His first. A lot of these rookies, these virgins on Periscope with us. This is really great. I gotta buy a new camera because our fourth camera died. And it'd be nice to have a quad going, what do you think?
Yeah, sure. I still think that the back of the head camera is weird. I really do.
It's just nice because I feel like people want to know exactly what we're looking at and reacting to. Might not be time.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we are a little bit behind.
And you could, if you wanted to, just to join with us, just pause your TV for about 3 seconds or so, and then press play again.
Does everyone have DVR now, or that ability? I don't know because I'm a cord cutter. I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm always on a delay.
Let's ask that. Let's see. Zoom in on the game. See, no, we're not here to stream the game. We're simply here to give you a little taste of where we're at. Is Durant winning his matchup versus Hayward, or is it more team defense? I haven't seen. Back of the head is indeed weird. All right. Well, it's Mystery Science 3000. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Hayward Durant matchup for the Jazz to win a game, I think Hayward absolutely has to win that matchup. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, and he had a nice game the other night, but the problem is, and this is going to be, people are going to complain about this once the Warriors win the title. They just have too much, and with George Hill out, they don't have anyone that can match up with Steph at all. I really think that they should have gone with Rodney Hood on Curry just to try it out. Slide everyone down one, kind of.
Yeah.
Have Hayward on Clay, and then have Ingles on Durant because Ingles is fairly long. Ingles on Curry makes no sense.
No. By the way, I missed the opening match. Is that how they had it again?
Yeah, that's how they said it.
No, you're right. That's what I said in our show. They should definitely put Jingles on Durant. I want to see that. Just because Durant might foul him, Ingles might foul him a little harder, might get him off his rhythm, just be a little bit more of a nuisance and tough guy, and that might help them. But either way, what's the difference at this point? Because they're getting killed, they might as well try some things and get out of the box. This is it. This is the last chance they have in this game.
Yeah, they have 2 games left. Well, 1 and 3/4.
Right.
It's over. And I saw someone on Twitter was complaining that they're not playing Exum. I actually agree with that take. I think they should be playing Exum more for
How
the
many
experience.
minutes have you been getting? Do you know? Very little, right?
It'd be very easy to find that out.
Oh, I love this little handoff into backdoor cut. And look, Curry comes around. Look at the flow, the way they move. And
Curry is such a willing. He's a good screener and he's a willing screener. And you see after he doesn't get the ball in the cut that he's going and he's looking to set a screen.
And by the way, Exum was out there good early minutes in the first quarter.
There we go. Okay, good.
Right? I think he's got blown by, but he's out there.
Yeah, he's out. Well, I don't know who this Diego. What are we delusional about?
What is going on with Jeff Van Gundy?
What do you mean?
He had some weird, dance move going on. That was kind of weird. Welcome, Callum Moore, your first day on Periscope. Again, these rookies that keep streaming in here are great. We want new, fresh eyes on us for the Periscope. And again, don't forget to turn on your little notifications so you know when we go live.
Yeah, and for you guys that click over from Twitter, you can also do that on Twitter. You can set a notification for when we go live on video.
All right, I'm going over to YouTube right now to see what's going on over here.
So Exum played 14 minutes in the last game, that's pretty good. That's not bad for a young guy.
Right. This is cool.
I don't mind that.
So YouTube Live did the whole thing with Periscope. They put the comments on top.
Smart.
Yeah.
Now,
and can you scroll them? And you can scroll them. Look, YouTube is so much better than Periscope with the comments. You can scroll back.
But the problem is that, and no offense to the people watching on YouTube, it's not the same crowd as Periscope.
It is not the same crowd. You can say that again. Yeah, and that's again no offense to people who are on YouTube. But hey, YouTubers, you usually are awesome in my comments on our regular videos. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it germane. Let's keep it, now so they put Exum on Durant. By the way, did you see how much shorter Exum was than Durant on that shot?
Yeah, well, Durant's 7 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, what's Exum supposed to be then?
I think he's 6'5".
Yeah,
maybe
right?
they say 6'6", but yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I was near him at the combine talking to him, but I think he might have been sitting down. I don't think he seemed 6'6", 6'7" to me.
Hey guys, listen. My shoes are not actually on the couch. All right, you know what? God.
I know why you didn't. Look at what are your feet?
These are called no-show socks. Come on, Nick.
Oh my God.
You gotta get with the program.
Well, you're ready for the when the old folks home when that.
No, man, I'm ready for summer. It's hot here. We're in the desert.
Oh jeez. So you can see that obviously the Warriors' speed is they're trying to push that pace.
Apparently Henson just tweeted for me to get my feet off the couch.
Oh, would that be John Henson?
Yeah.
Oh, hi John. Sorry, I hope you don't feel left out on this one, but
tell him to come hang.
Yeah, come over. You can join us right now if you want.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Oh, that wasn't John Henson?
No.
Okay. Well,
wait, I don't follow John Henson on Twitter. My bad. I just corrected that.
Oh, but did you see the comment? Where did you see the comment?
Somebody said it on Periscope. By the way, I love doing these Periscopes, even when I'm not here. Hey, Iggy just hit a 3. All right, guys, it's about to be a blowout. And I don't know if you guys saw my tweet.
And then look how happy they are for him.
Well, so this is something I talk about a lot on varying podcasts. You and I talk about this quite a bit too, but we don't talk about it as much on the podcast. First of all, I don't think the Cavs are going to win the title. Tish, sorry, I just don't see it happening. Pete Stink after
2 for 1.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, make sure these guys know. Yes, the Warriors are all right. The Warriors might be the best at getting off the 2 for 1 of any team in the league. I mean, Steph Curry loves 2 for 1.
We need to examine that.
The problem is that their defense at the end of quarters. So what happens is they're pushing so hard to get that first shot. They a lot of times get beat.
Yeah.
Coming back down. Now this time they did a good job getting back, but you see, still gave up an inside shot.
Yeah. But it was on JaVale who was going to contest that a lot better than anybody else. Which is the difference. Okay. So, is there a dirty little secret about Durant? Did that count?
That he got that off.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he got that one off. All right, so after 1, Warriors up 10.
Not a good start for the Jazz.
No. All right, so the Jazz offense, we got to talk about this because Quinn Snyder, I thought, did a really good job No, he didn't get it.
East is much more fun to watch this year. Yeah, well, certainly the Wizards series is really fun. They didn't get it?
No, I don't think so. He caught it with like 0.5.
Yeah, that's tough.
Well, it's supposed to be 0.7. It's catch and shoot.
So the dude on the left is too relaxed. Is that you? Oh yeah, because you're sitting too relaxed. Yeah, right. Well, you know what? This is we're here to.
I really do look like I'm too relaxed. You got me here in this like bed.
I'm getting some weird poor connection warning too.
This is a very comfortable couch. So.
Wow, if you were to see how many apps I had open. All right, here we go. We're back. All right, everybody. Hey, welcome, Rufa Alish, their first day on Periscope. This has got to be a thing where we I do have a man cave. Although it's my studio, I want to call it. Why doesn't anyone let me call it my studio?
It is. It's the B-Ball Breakdown Studio.
You know what? It's not a man cave unless you have a refrigerator up here, which I need to fix. But I
you
don't have one yet.
You need a fridge. You know what? Hey, Coca-Cola. Can we get Coca-Cola? Is Coca-Cola watching this?
Yes. You want them to sponsor a fridge?
We need Coca-Cola to sponsor the podcast and the Periscope, and
Yeah.
Hey, so Tish, look, LeBron is amazing. All right. And I don't think, like, being scared has nothing to do with it. I don't think LeBron's scared of anybody. I don't know why anybody would be scared to play basketball against another team. He just doesn't have, like, LeBron is, he'll be the best player in the series, and then the next 4 best players are all Warriors. It's just hard to, it's hard to make that up. But back to the Jazz offense and Quinn Snyder. I thought they did a good job during the regular season. They were getting easy looks, and now in the playoffs, this is now the second series in a row where it's kind of stuck in the mud.
Who, the Jazz offense?
Jazz offense. It hasn't looked great.
No, and it usually there are moments when it really does. I thought the first round looked okay, right?
They had spurts, but the consistency hasn't been there.
Yeah.
So, and Kyrie's not better than. No.
Kyrie's not better
than Clay.
Kyrie's not better than Clay. No, because the defense and then shooting. No.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyrie's got skills that Clay doesn't have, if that's what you're asking. But everyone, let's share this again. I'd love to see shares. I'd love to see hearts. I'd love to have a lot of people in here. I don't like to see the Alien commercial. That freaks me out to no end. But did you ever see the first Aliens? First Alien?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love the music that they've chosen for the trailers.
Okay. I haven't even paid attention to it.
They picked like what's the John Denver song?
Oh, Mountain Mama, Take Me Home,
West Virginia.
Country Road. Oh, you're right.
That's, by the way, the most popular song in Germany today.
Country Road? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they love it.
I like John Denver.
When you're anywhere.
What's up, Prodigal Son? We talk about interaction on Twitter and on he's all over.
All right, guys. I've actually got YouTube open. So.
Oh, nice.
Coach Dave,
you can pop that out, man. Like make it your own window if you want.
Coach Dave, are you even a real coach? Half Black Jesus. Yes, I am a real coach. I coached in Europe for a few years, and now I coach high school, which I don't enjoy, but I like the kids a lot.
Hey, the kids might be watching.
No, well, I hope they are watching. They know how I feel. I love those kids. I just don't enjoy high school coaching because the referees are not.
Well, yeah. All right, here we go. So we have a pin down for Rodney Hood into a ball screen. I like that action. It's good motion. They just can't get the ball below the free throw line, right? And now here we are. The clock's down to 4, and they have to work up a bad shot.
Yep, Joe Johnson. Ooh.
Oh,
but it's Joe Johnson, right? Yes, going from Europe to high school is a downgrade. My wife was actually in the Air Force, and so I could have stayed in Europe, but I like my wife a lot, so.
Hashtag don't get divorced.
That's right. Hashtag happy wife, happy life.
So what happened here? Yeah, he still had his hands.
Yeah. Well, again, he caught it at 0.5. You need 0.7. I mean, that's the rule, right?
Oh, I didn't even know they had that rule.
Yeah, 0.7 is what they say is catch and shoot.
Okay.
Guys, we can't show any closer to the game.
We don't want to screw around with.
Yeah, we don't want the NBA to kill our feed. But it's on free TV. Come on now.
Yeah.
Who's gonna? Oh, Mr. Nobody asked a great question. Who's gonna win 1-on-1? Who would win 1-on-1 between the two of us?
Oh, right now, I mean, I think you would probably win because it hurts too much for me to move.
There you go.
But if I took enough Advil and could play a little bit, I think I could take it.
How old is your son? 9?
9.
I did beat Nick's 9-year-old son today. So.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah. El Scorcho thinks that you would beat me. MMA.
I mean, if we're gonna compare at our prime.
MMA even.
Oh, MMA.
I don't know about that, El Scorcho. Might want to do some googling.
I'm not much of the fisticuff.
I coached in Germany, so for the people asking.
Right, but I would say if we were talking about in our primes, I feel like I had some physical intangibles that might help me beat you 1-on-1.
I don't know. Maybe we might.
You know, I got a little height. I think I probably had some quickness on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was that guy who was like faster dribbling the ball than the guys were running. Believe it or not. Now Draymond got a little bit more forward. Like his shot had looked different recently with less bend in his knees. But let's see. This is the one chance. Like, when these games will turn on a little tiny bit of a play or two, a possession. Like this is their chance, and it looks like they're blowing their chance, the Jazz, right now.
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot. When you get the Warriors out running, you've lost.
Right.
Like you have to control the pace. And one of the other things we talk about, the teams that get a shot at beating the Warriors, they stay close the whole time. Mm-hmm. They avoid those big spurts. It's really, really tough. Once you get behind against them, it's really, really tough to come back. They're going to hit so many threes, and they're going to get out and run, and they're going to create turnovers. And so you just kind of got to keep it close. And this is why those conservative teams tend to do pretty well against them.
Right. Yeah, I hate to say it because I don't always want someone to grind it down and slow it down, but the one team you're going to do it with, it's the Warriors, because they're simply going to be better than you no matter what you try and do if you're going to try and run with them.
Yeah.
They're just going to be better than you.
Guys, we are doing this for tomorrow's games as well.
Yeah.
And there will be popcorn.
All right, we'll go out and get some popcorn for sure. That's definitely. I live in LA, and we can find some popcorn somewhere.
That's right.
So this is cool because I don't normally have my phone with me in a way that I can't check all this stuff and stuff. But this is easy. This is great. I love to bounce back between Twitter, and you can ask me questions here. Are Rudy's screens legal? I think he's using his hands, elbows. Now that's a great question about Rudy. And by the way, that could be. Should I do a video on Rudy Gobert's ball screens?
You know what? I would actually. I mean, do you think maybe just ball screens in general?
Well, we have
a lot of people don't know what they're looking at.
We have a ball screen slipping ball screen epidemic, I think, and then we also have Rudy Gobert screens. He doesn't actually set a screen; he pushes the guy with both hands, and it's almost like that the dude in the Dave Chappelle True Hollywood Story playing Prince, where the guy's like, whatever. Yeah. It's like that's what he's doing. He's kind of pushes him and then goes away, and it's silly, and I think that shouldn't be allowed either. But it's not as effective as it could be if he just laid some wood on the guy. Look, oh there he goes. See,
that was a good screen.
And look at that, he pinned the guy and drew a foul.
Yeah, on Iguodala, of all people.
I'm not even sure Iguodala even, he was just trying to get out of the way.
They just kind of got a little tied up. Ooh, that's
he's
an
holding
offensive
his
foul.
jersey. So he's pushing him while he's holding his jersey.
Shoved him in the face and then grabbed his jersey.
That's a terrible call. Like if I were Iguodala, I'd back screen him so hard the next play down,
Here we have a basketball question. I play for a team which is really forward heavy. Most of the game they're playing 2 out, 3 in because the bigs are ineffective on the perimeter. Any tips for playing 2 out, 3 in? Really tough. It's really hard.
So
they're 2 out, 3 in. So you have no space. You can't play.
Yeah, that's silly. Get one of those guys learning to shoot or something.
Yeah, I would. You know what? Stand in the corner.
Have teams guarded Curry like Cavs did last year? Last year, I guess is the question. That's what True King Mills wants to answer the question that John asked. So just to quickly pivot off of that before I forget. So have teams guarded Curry like Cavs did last year, which basically were hyper physical, knocking him. I haven't seen them do that in this series much.
They did a better job, and it started like the last couple weeks of the season, calling that off-ball foul. I think it might have scared some of these teams off.
You mean protecting Curry a little bit?
Protecting him a little bit.
Okay. You have to try it. In my opinion, you have to just do it in the first few minutes, and only if that game they start calling it would you back off, because why give away a really good opportunity to shut him down?
Yeah.
And then why is the dude in Baywatch look so strange to me? The undergrad.
Zac Efron?
Yeah, he doesn't look like Zac Efron in that movie for some reason. Something about it.
Well, he's an adult now.
No pizza for Dave. I prefer Henson. That's true. But you know what? We have a big dinner planned for after this, so we want to save.
Yeah, we're meeting up with people for steak dinner.
Well, look at all those hearts. Yes.
I know.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in and joining us. If you haven't, just joined us recently, I'm Coach Nick, and we're in the B-Ball Breakdown Studios. I have Dave Dufour with me, Coach Dave. Normally with me remotely, but today we're together. Zac Efron isn't terrible at B-ball according to High School Musical. You know what? He was not good in High School Musical. That form did not look that great. But maybe it's because there's only 6 minutes left in the game. Did you get that reference? No? That's the name of the song, 6 minutes. I think it's 6 minutes.
I didn't watch High School Musical.
No, I have kids.
By the way, hey, if LeVar Ball is watching, we will totally demo some. We will totally wear Big Baller brand. We'll wear the Zoes.
Sponsor us, and we will be sure to give you hella hype if you do it. Let's do it. We're down the street from you guys.
Hey, to John Foster on YouTube, yeah, I work around it all the time.
How much of a steroid fiend is The Rock? Nobody gets to buy like that. I don't know.
Dude, all right, listen.
Is it ripped that much?
Listen, The Rock is going to be president of the United States one day, so I don't want to disparage him too much. But if you go look at him when he was in his, what we consider physical prime, which is like 25 to 34.
All right, yeah.
Go look at him then, and look at him now that he's in his mid-40s. Yeah.
He looks.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let everyone come to their own conclusion.
Wow. I mean, we're just lighting The Rock on fire today. All right.
I love The Rock.
He's going to be president now. Well, you can. Why couldn't you lift in your 40s? Like finding another trainer and eat differently and.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, he's got the intermittent fasting down, and he's definitely the stuff he's eating is legit.
I mean, he's legit talented. Like the dude can sing. He's got a great smile. I love The Rock.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be president.
Okay.
He's gonna be president.
I like that. What is he, a Republican or Democrat?
I think he could run as an independent and get elected. Okay. He's universally beloved.
What do we think about everyone doing the hard and just throwing it at any sort of concept? I mean, you do it because they're giving it to you, but it's kind of BS.
It's gonna go away. They're gonna fix it this summer.
Right. Oh, he's a Republican?
Oh, okay.
That's weird. That's too bad.
But, but is he Republican like Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Republican?
Yeah. I mean, anybody admitting they're Republican these days is, I'm impressed. Thank you, our Ruinies. That must mean that you're loving the show so far. So tell us what you like, what you don't like. Give us some feedback about what we're doing here so we can continue to grow the show into a big juggernaut. Oh, boy. That would be called backcourt. So, again, this is their opportunity because it doesn't feel like Golden State's really firing on all cylinders. And yet, look, they only have 23 points, 16 minutes into the game. And they're having trouble going against that Warrior defense, which is really the key of the Warriors and why they're so damn good. And Rod Adams deserves all the credit for that.
Well, so this is...
Not a steroid user. That is true.
We've talked about this in the past. Like, Golden State really needs to lock in because they'll get these leads without looking like they're playing hard.
Right.
They're kind of sloppy, and so you can take advantage of that. But Utah has yet to do that in this series.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the Warriors haven't had to do it. They haven't had.
Right.
Utah has not really even been a threat. Ugh.
All right.
I love Boris Diaw, man.
Can Mike Brown get the Warriors players to lock in though? It's a good question.
Look, all right. Mike Brown has been disparaged quite a bit, and I don't know that he's an amazing coach, but he's got to be a good one because he keeps getting hired. And the NBA, like, people know you. They're no strangers. He's at the very least, he's a professional that goes and works hard, right?
Yeah.
And that matters. With a team this talented, you don't need...
Oh, great pass.
Yeah, that was a great pass. You don't need Greg Popovich with a team this talented. Mike Brown's going to take a timeout here, right?
Yeah. So a turnover by the Warriors and a beautiful pass by Hayward to the running Gobert for the dunk. Again, they don't give Gobert that tee that he hangs in the rim.
Yeah, I feel like if Draymond Green did that,
Yeah.
he would get a technical. Remember when LeBron did that and he didn't get a technical?
Right, because they're going into the timeout.
Yeah, I just don't. Look, I don't want him to give a technical on something like that.
Yeah, and by the way, Gobert, kind of was going so fast, I could see why he needed to kind of hang it before he landed.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's huge too.
All right, let's share this broadcast again, everybody, because we all, let's get some more people here. And, you can share it on, what else did I share it on Facebook?
I put it on mine.
All right.
Just my personal one.
Posting to Facebook. Let's make it public. Post. All right, done. It didn't get my Be Well Breakdown page, but it went to my personal page. And we'll see what happens. I'm so glad you guys are doing this tonight. Otherwise, I would not be watching this game. Oh, well, good. I'm glad that we could be here and watch with you. Golden State will probably go undefeated. It feels like that at this point. All right.
I called it before the playoffs. Just the way they played without Durant. I mean, they were really just that. I mean, they were firing on all cylinders. I mean, it's some fantastic basketball. Steph Curry looks like he's kind of got his swagger back.
Yeah.
He looks like last year unbeatable Steph Curry.
Right.
Yeah.
How about this? What do you think about DeJounte?
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray's start yesterday, enough for Pop to stick with him moving forward.
Well, he's starting tomorrow.
He is?
Yeah.
We know that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually like it, just because it's a different look. He's so long and athletic.
He looked really nervous.
He
I'll
did,
say that.
sure. And Pat Beverly is like the worst guy that you can play against at all. But I think it's smart as far like down the line, right?
Yeah, right. This is the bigger picture, and it's unfortunate he didn't get enough run earlier on in the first round as well. I feel like there's opportunities where he could have gotten even more. But they won the game, which is big. They won the game with him starting and not looking great, and so I would imagine he'll play a lot better this next game. What movie is this? Pearl Harbor? No. I've seen this commercial, I feel like, but I didn't know what this is about. This is about, Dunkirk. This is the Normandy, like World War II stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going over to YouTube to see what's going on here.
Who's that?
Oh, you know what's weird? When I switch off, I'm not live anymore.
Oh, so I've got YouTube here.
I mean, what did I say? That's where I'm at. I'm at YouTube, and I'm looking for some good comments.
They've actually been okay, man.
Yeah?
They've been okay. Yeah.
Wait, how do you see how many people are in here? Oh, I see. I closed the live chat.
241.
Nice. 269, I got that one.
Hutto Champ wants to know the highest level you've coached at. I coached like 4th division and professional, like in Germany, which is, more like what we would call semi-professional. That's a little bit higher than high school.
Okay. I mean, and as far as the level, what would it be like?
Like D3.
Okay.
Yeah. There's some good players. Dirk played 2nd division in Germany.
Okay.
A lot of the good young players that come from Europe wind up.
Oh, Elevator out of the timeout, and and Ingles.
Ingles broke it up.
Just ripped it out of. That's the problem with Elevators. If you don't get the timing right, you're waiting there on the wing with the ball, like desperately waiting to pass it, and Jingles got in there with his hands. The problem when you run Elevator against a team like the Jazz, because the Jazz run there too, like they know it, they sniff it out. That's why you gotta get more, maybe instead of the guy going through the elevator, which he sets a back screen.
Well, like their rip play that they like to run after timeouts.
Yeah. So Hayward's trying to do that JJ Redick 3 out the pin down. It's the hardest 3 in basketball, and I just don't think it's his shot.
Well, it's not yet. I still think he could add it. He's a good shooter.
So look at the matchups here. So we have Hayward is back on KD, who shoots right over him. Again, and Jingles is in there. He should play KD.
Yeah, double dribble.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the guy that was at the restaurant last night that wanted to give me his hot take that the NBA doesn't call travels or double dribbles, and that's why you can't watch it. If that's why you can't watch the NBA, then you just can't watch basketball because you don't like the sport.
Listen. It's funny. I respond more to like the dribbling travels don't bother me as much as the pivot foot stuff. All right, so.
It bothers me when a guy gets an advantage, but
Yeah.
speaking of advantage, listen, You could post when Steph Curry's out. They should just go to the post up with Kevin Durant all day. He was scoring like 1.7 points per possession in ISO post ups this year.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
It's
insane.
great. Now, and look at his defense. Oh, great pass. Okay, that's great. Oh, great pass. Now Gobert showed some good hands there to get the short roll and make the pass. There are evidence. There's plenty of evidence of him having good hands, and there's lots of evidence of him having bad hands. So, again, look, I'm impressed. This is definitely a Mike Brown thing. I don't think Coach Kerr would go this many times in a row to KD down low, even though it's working.
Right.
No, they're not doubling him either.
So this is something that I've noticed is that he's also not playing any of these funky lineups that Steve Kerr likes to run.
You know what's strange to me about that is like you would think like they're talking beforehand. They know the lineups they want to play. I can't believe he's going to go rogue on that, right?
He seemed to play some of these guys not more minutes overall, but for a little bit longer stretches.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know what? It's worthy of a breakdown.
It might be. By the way, David West just kind of blew that play, but he has been fantastic.
Yeah, he really has.
His hands are so active, and I love that he wants to throw every pass as a baseball pass.
Yeah, right.
See,
look at Ingles' defense. That's what they need, like on Durant. But you know what? Here they are. They missed 2 in a row. They're gonna come down here and cut it. Maybe cut it to 3. There you go. So there is.
Don't call a timeout. Let them figure it out. Well, I mean, they're gonna use it.
Oh, they try to fake it.
Should have faked it. See, I just don't like these timeouts. Like, I think that.
Uh-oh. Wait, go back.
Yeah. Draymond's not happy.
I don't think Draymond wanted to call a timeout.
I think Draymond is right. I think Draymond has a good feel for the game. Listen, they're up 3 points, and they're up in the series 2-0. You don't let a little bit of adversity, force your hand into a timeout. Like, try to get your rhythm. Right? That would be a time for me, like, all right, so they hit a big shot. Now get KD down on the block again. Feed him the ball. Let him hit another. Just keep burying them with those KD fadeaways.
Right.
Until they basically just quit because they're like, well, we can't do anything against this.
Right. Well, but there are things to do against it. They just haven't been doing them. And like they can try and double. They can put somebody else on them. It's like, come on now, do something else. Draymond versus Coach Brown should be fun in the finals. Yeah. I mean, that's the other problem. At least Mike Brown's been there all year where he's got a rapport now, where he's not just coming in on the fly. But I think that, I'm the Phil Jackson kind of guy who doesn't like to call timeouts either way. But you should have a play where you like fake the timeout, like you dribble like you're going to hit and all of a sudden go.
Well, it's sort of like the fake spike in football. I think it's underutilized.
Oh, look at where they run. I mean, a curl on the top, was that to Curry, and then Draymond slips for the dunk. So now Draymond's happy, right, after being mad at Mike Brown.
That's similar to that rip play that we've talked about on the Patreon.
Oh, here comes the back screen into we did this, remember we showed this for Hayward. Hayward's it's the back screen that comes around against the Clippers. We did a video on that if you guys didn't see it. And it's their like pet play they love to run out of timeouts, and it usually gets a great shot for Hayward. Although the one that they got a foul anyway. So it looked like the Warriors had kind of snuffed that out, but like it's got a little ahead of themselves.
Yeah. Well, Durant just showed why you don't leave your feet on a jump shooter.
Yeah.
He's 7 feet tall. Why don't you just close out hard to the shooting hand? Great pass. Wow. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic pass. The last time you saw Curry miss that shot.
It's so weird to see him shoot a mid-range shot, but I don't even know. To me, it's like when's the last time you see him shoot that? I know he's been doing a little bit more. There's Mack for the layup. Now look at this. But here's the thing: all that, and they're still down. Right? They're playing as well as they possibly can. The crowd's into it. They're down by 1. And guess who's coming in?
They're bringing in the Hampton 5 lineup.
Yeah. Hampton's 5. Right? It's got to have the.
Oh yeah, got to have the
plural.
S. The Hampton's 5. Yeah, Hampton is Virginia.
Oh, that clutch though, mid-range, and that's the shot that West has been hitting since he was in probably grade school. That little guard spot.
He's been a man since he was a kid.
So look at that Steph defense. He's hounding him. Oh, Gordo.
Ooh.
Cracking the armor here.
It's got to be really hard. Could you imagine having a guy Durant's size guarding you on the perimeter? It's got to be.
And he's engaged.
Yeah.
And, right, he's taking this in personal against Gordon Hayward.
Awesome. Man, YouTube is the worst. I'm done.
Okay, well. I'm heading over to Twitter to see what's going on over there, if anyone's saying anything. Oh boy, we got a Republican wanting to go Trump. Oh boy. Well, I guess Republicans buy shoes too. There goes Durant. Oh.
So, Porzingis is going to the Clippers.
When?
Well, he tweeted it out. I told you.
Oh
that,
yeah.
right?
So you said he said he just did all it said was
He just
Clippers?
tweeted LA Clippers.
Well, he doesn't have that choice for a little
and a
while.
smiley face.
How long is that rookie contract?
Oh, I mean, I'm imagining it's going to be some sort of trade.
Why would they
And then
trade him?
apparently, this woman is like his favorite Instagram model, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And she tweeted Clippers. So.
But why would the Knicks trade him? Like for Blake Griffin and.
Well, Blake is a free agent, so
Oh, right.
sign and trade.
But they don't do sign and
Well,
trade
no.
anymore. do
Well,
they?
but hang on. But in this instance, they could do a sign and trade if Blake agreed to it. 'Cause I don't think the Knicks have cap space. Let me pull up their cap sheet.
I don't know. I mean, why would the Knicks ever trade him? No, but Buddy tweeted that. No, so you're saying that Porzingis did not tweet it?
A buddy tweeted it. No, I mean Bleacher Report says that he tweeted it and deleted it.
All right. Well, I trust him. All right, I'm going to retweet it. Everyone, let's all share this again. If you're all joining us, share it with everybody who follows you on Twitter. Let's make the party a little bit bigger. What do you say? Let's get it started. We're just now. The game is barely into the first half here. We're having a great time. I got Coach Dave with me in studio for the first time ever together to create some content. This is really great. We're having a great time. Popcorn will be tomorrow. All right, I just shared that again. I want to see, hey, let's get some shout outs. You guys shared it, it alerts me. I'm going to shout you out, give you a little high five digitally. Let me see some of those sharing pop out. What's the big deal, right? You're already here anyway.
Hey, shout out Coach Dave.
Shout out whoever that guy is. Sock game is strong. Hey, come on, throw some questions too while we're here.
Sock game. You know what? Tomorrow, I'll break out the Larry Bird socks. Since the Celtics will be playing.
Right, and it looks like the delay is about 4 seconds. Not too bad.
That's not bad.
I imagine Porzingis and the Spurs.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. The thing about a guy like Porzingis is you can basically imagine him on any team. With his skill, he's a great rim protector. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's a good passer. Imagine him on any team.
Right.
Imagine him. Him next to Anthony Davis instead of Boogie. Right. Jeez.
Yeah.
Do you think Hayward stays if they get swept? I think Hayward stays because they're going to give him 5 years and $1 billion. I mean, not really $1 billion, but they're going to give him a lot of money.
Who?
Hayward. I think
Jazz?
he stays. Yeah. I mean, they can give him that 5th year.
I mean, the question is, well, unless he wants to go play with Brad Stevens. Right? Reunite.
Okay, but I get that.
All right, hey, I got a retweet it by Sibley Scholes that we're out here on Twitter, so that's nice. Thank you for sharing it there. But yeah, I think they want to play with Stevens. Oh.
Okay, a lot of people have said that, but
I just missed the score. How they do that? Oh well.
Yeah, we're talking about other stuff.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back. So let's see. Did the Warriors weather that storm? Maybe.
Certainly looks like it.
Oh, he walked.
Oh my God! Another foul on Draymond. That's number 3.
Yeah, and Gobert is yapping it at him.
These refs. Look. He's gonna get attacked.
He's gonna get to
If I hadn't seen the play with Iguodala before, I would maybe say I don't know what Draymond's talking about. But after seeing that play, can we get a replay? Come on, ABC. Okay,
so Draymond's got his arm
No,
locked.
see, Gobert had him around the back.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. I see Draymond's arm.
Yeah,
had his left arm. You said his right arm was on the other side?
Gobert had the left arm wrapped around Draymond's back.
But Draymond had it holding it.
Well, I think he was trying to fight through.
I think that's.
I think
that's
he just
a
let
road
it go,
call.
but
Well, you're on the road. You're gonna get that call, I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, now there's a hop into a shot off of dribble by Durant,
yeah.
and that's gonna quiet the crowd down.
Draymond
He
just
gave
got
him
a
a
tech.
technical after he hit.
How does he get a tech?
Are they gonna count that three?
That three should still.
Curry's trying to. Be,
Hey, you know what? That's his first tech of the playoffs. I don't know how a guy that far, because he's way down at the end of the bench. How do you get a tech?
We'll find out right now. Well, this was not the tech. This was him waving to the crowd. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that too much. That's almost like the Sanders, right? For the refs as he left. Oh.
See, this is
So
all right
Gobert's
now. But all right, the Warriors are visibly frustrated with the referees. Okay.
Yeah. Well, referees want this to be a series too. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish they would just call it evenly.
Oh, look at that! Gobert just
That was
enveloped
a
him.
fantastic block.
Yeah.
Now let's see if Gobert can do anything.
Why did he do that way? Oh, it got tipped. Okay. That because he
Yeah,
had
got
Gobert. He
Lopez.
didn't have to make a pass like that. But I like it. Gobert is being the instigator. He's getting involved. He's like making an impact on both sides. So yeah, this is now Mike Brown's getting that coaching thing. This is the question, right? What's going to happen? Now again, it's a hostile crowd. They're having a lot of trouble, but they're up 4. They still have this cushion where, like, even when it's going bad, when it's going bad for most teams, they're going to be down 10 before you know it.
Ha.
Welcome everybody. Let's we have another surge of people coming in here to join us. I'm in the B-Ball Breakdown Man Cave, and if we want to call it that, and I have Coach Dave with me. Very excited to have him here with us, since normally we're not together, but today we are on the couch. And we'll also be here tomorrow. And if you haven't seen, we have a bunch of new videos that have come out that have been really getting a lot of views. So, make sure that you click that little bell on the YouTube channel that tells you to notify you whenever we post something, because it seems to me that we're getting more and more feedback that not everyone's getting the alert. And YouTube has changed stuff around over the last several months, and it could very well be that they turn that off. So make sure that you have that on, and you get the immediate email and notification, so you know when you get that video fresh. Actually, how big of a change is having Mike Brown instead of Steve Kerr coaching? Well, I think it's worthy of a breakdown, but certainly the rotations Dave is saying are different.
They are different. I think what you're going to find is if they're in a closer series, that the in-game adjustments are going to be different. That's what you would get. But I have to imagine that Kerr has conferred with Mike Brown, and they kind of have an idea of what they want to do in certain situations, and that he's basically going to stick to that.
Ooh, that's a good shot by Curry. He's going to knock it down. Here they come. Can the Jazz tie it up? They haven't had the lead, right, as far as I understand it.
The Jazz have not.
Right. They've sort of gotten closer, but they haven't been able to get the lead. And they're a good double on Joe Johnson. Oh.
Great double.
Now
they blew the rotation.
Somebody gave up over there.
Clay blew the rotation. He needed to recover and get back across.
Yeah. That's very atypical. Well, they took the lead. That's it. Oh, David West, the mid-range.
So David West is going to be like a NBA GM, I think, one day.
Why do you think that?
I read a story about it where there's a lot of teams that are really interested in him for the front office. Just he's a pro, right? And he's apparently really great with young players, and apparently has a great mind for the game. I'd love to get him on a podcast. Yeah. And just talk basketball with him.
I interviewed him.
All right.
Really
so the refs are out of control right now.
Well, Curry, let's see the replay. That looked like he probably got him, right?
Is David West better than Mo Spates? I think there's room for both of those guys on this team. I think the Warriors actually made a mistake not keeping Mo Spates.
He certainly is on that team such an asset to have. But you know, you can replace Mo Spates to some degree.
It's tough. I mean, they didn't replace him. You know, because David West doesn't give him that.
The three ball. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he could. He could shoot it. He just doesn't.
Yeah. Anyway, the funny thing is, Mo Spates didn't shoot threes until he got there either. Really, I don't think, right? All right, let's keep sharing this, guys, on Twitter. I'm gonna go over to Twitter and see if anyone's been mentioning me over there. Yes, look at that. What is the best team to build around point forward that is a great shooter? What is the best team to build around point forward that is a great shooter? I don't know.
A point forward who's a great shooter?
Yeah, what's the best team to build around?
Like a team that shoots? A team that defends? I mean, you know, shooting is the most valuable skill in the NBA right now. So,
right.
You know, that's a tough question.
All right, inside pick and roll. So, this is get Curry and Durant involved, and that leads to
that
turnover. Yes. Why is David West feeling
and
involved?
they're not getting back on D.
That was
Mike Brown is going to rip into them for the last 4 minutes of that quarter.
Yeah,
that's a clipboard breaker right there.
Yeah, but that said, it's like this is the game that they're going to get if they're going to get one, right? And it's tough on the road. But we shall see what the Warriors do to deal with this. They haven't had too many of these to deal with recently. But I will guarantee that we'll see plenty of Kevin Durant post-ups in the third quarter.
We should. Again, he's really good at them. So.
All right, well, let's share this thing. I'm gonna retweet some of these people that were sharing, like Gadouche. Thank you. All right, let's get some questions in here right now. Bring them on. Ask us anything. Jazz playing well. Let's see if they can sustain. Absolutely. They're playing well though. Is a 1-point lead by the skin of their teeth here. Cavs in 6 versus Warriors. I don't see that. I don't see the Cavs beating the Warriors. Do I suck on Curry a lot? No, just every so often. Why can't Utah take advantage of KD at the 5? Is he really that good at defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 7 feet tall and he runs like a guard.
But I missed that. I mean, was that alongside West? Because West is the 5 then.
It's who you guard. I didn't see him guarding Gobert, so I don't know.
Right. Oh, I missed that last comment. These comments go way too fast, and you should be able to keep them strolling.
Yeah.
How many games do you think the Rockets could win against the Warriors?
I think the Rockets could win a series if they get hot. But are the Rockets going to beat the Spurs?
They looked so bad last night. Paul George in the Jazz, Blazers, Rockets, or Spurs? Paul George is in the Lakers. Right? They want Paul George in the Jazz, Lakers, Rockets, or Spurs. Well, if that's where he's going to go, he's going to the Lakers. It's not even a question. So.
Right, yeah. But although he would be fantastic on the Rockets.
Yeah, he would. Can Curry score on defender like his? I don't know what that means. Where should D Wade go? Is he unrestricted?
He can opt out.
Okay.
I think he should take the money. I think he should just stay in Chicago and take that $20 million.
Yeah. All right. No bueno. Melo and Wade to the Clippers. Haha.
Yeah. Opinion on Lonzo Ball's shoes. The uppers are the Kobe 11s, or is it Kobe 11s? They're Kobe's, and the midsole is the Adidas Boost. I don't expect to ever see those things be sold. It's not gonna happen.
Because
it's IP infringement. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do the shoes exist, or like a prototype?
So, I mean, he's obviously made a few. I don't know how many.
Okay.
But
so what they were looking for is they had the design, this and that, whatever, and so they wanted Nike or whoever to come in and start making them. And now they're not. They're going to go to China or whatever and have them made or something. Okay. I don't know. But how about this? Dwayne Casey fired. That is from Tish. I don't think he's going to make it. Do you?
That's tough. Again, I was so wrong about Hoiberg getting fired that I hate to say Dwayne Casey's getting fired.
Right.
Who knows anymore?
Yeah, I don't know.
With that roster,
right. Of course, Lowry getting injured kind of makes it cloudy.
Hey, so YouTube is actually giving us some good questions.
All right, awesome.
Kakarotu, sorry if I said that wrong. Is Mike Brown good enough coach to win an NBA title?
Trish, why are you screaming?
I think with this Warriors team, I could probably coach them to an NBA title,
Right.
and I think Mike Brown is probably a much better coach than me. Why can't the Jazz abuse the Warriors defense? Asks, why can't the Jazz abuse the Warriors defense by pick and rolling with Gobert, like DeAndre and Chris Paul? I don't know. I don't think Gobert is the pick and roll threat that DeAndre is. And they don't have a Chris Paul.
Right, that's the key. I feel like Gobert can imitate the DeAndre pretty well. I mean, he rolls and he runs hard and he can screen a little bit. But Gobert doesn't always set good ball screens, A. And then B, it's the passer is having a harder time with the pressure on the ball to throw that lob, which is what they're pretty good at. Chris Paul is so good at getting freedom and he can lob it up and clearly. But you're right. You need to have the guard that can do it.
Yep.
It isn't as easy as it seems.
D Rose of Games asks, what is Derrick Rose going to do next season? Where do you think he'll go? You got anything on that, on Derrick Rose?
Man, what, is he a free agent?
Yeah. I think he's going to stay in New York. Look, a lot of this depends on Phil Jackson, because if Phil Jackson continues to do weird stuff,
yeah,
then I think he probably stays in New York. Somebody asked if I support Trump or Hillary. Come on.
If Mike Brown is coaching the Warriors, is it crazy to think the Spurs can win?
No, it is not crazy.
Because of his allegiance to the Spurs?
No. Because of the head coach matchup.
Oh, Pop versus Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the issue is the talent disparity between the Warriors and the Spurs is actually pretty high. The Warriors are a much better team. I mean, we've seen how much Kawhi has had to do, which to me, retroactively should bolster his MVP case.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't know. Let's see. Lareem Abdul-Jabbar actually says give Jerry Stackhouse a chance at the Raptors coaching job. I kind of agree with that. And, he did just win the D-League championship and Coach of the Year, and he's already in the system. I think it'd be a great idea.
That's interesting.
If Casey's going to lose his job. Would the Jazz have won it all in night? Come on now.
Hey, Fizdale's here in LA. We should go try and find him tonight.
Yeah. Let's buy him a steak.
Yeah, come out to Taylor's Steakhouse and we'll buy you a steak.
What is a good 3-point shooter in high school percentage-wise? 30% is good.
For three?
From three. 32
really?
is to me is good. But the elite guys are shooting 37 and up. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. shot 47% from three this year.
Okay. Yeah, I had probably one of the best shooters in the Valley one of my years, and he was about 36%. And he could nail them. And I was a little bit because that's kind of average in the pros.
Yeah.
But you rarely come up against. He was as good a shooter as anybody we'd seen. So yeah, I would say that's you get the 35, 36, then you're in pretty good shape at the high school level. Yeah. Although in theory, the way this is going, if you train the right way and you have a good offense and you take good shots, you can get to 40.
My guy this year, Tyler Carrizosa, 37% on 5 made threes a game.
Huh. Yeah. I shot 50% from three, but I probably only took 3 a game.
Yeah.
And you couldn't take them if you weren't going to make them like that, And it's too bad. If I was allowed to take them off the break, oh my God. I would have taken. Yeah, I would have taken 7 a game. I got benched because we were up by a lot, and our coach wanted us to move the ball around before we shot too early, and so the ball went to the other side. It was against the 2-3 zone. I was on that 1-3-1 offense. I'm on the weak side waiting. The ball came swung around, and I caught it, no one near me, and I was just I just shot it, and he took me out.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first pass. It was the third or fourth pass. But what do you think?
All right, so we're taking questions.
What's harder to develop for NBA players as they age? Shooting or ball? What does that mean?
I wonder if they mean ball skills, like dribbling or whatever.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, shooting clearly seems to be the easier thing to teach as they get older.
I think so. Yeah.
You know.
It's tough. I mean, I feel like if you know how to shoot, you could take like 6 months off, and you come back, and it won't take you long to be able to shoot again.
Yeah.
Ball handling, you take 6 months off, you're working for a month to get back. It takes a while.
I don't know. Is that you feel that way?
Yeah, I think ball handling is yeah. I don't know. Do
I don't
jugglers
know,
take
'cause
time
I don't
off?
I don't
How does that
dribble
work?
much now, but whenever I get on the court, all of a sudden, like I could kind of split and go through my legs, and it kind of seems there, without too much rustiness. But my jump shot
Yeah.
seems like it takes forever. So I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting question.
To Dan, what was his name? Ah, I missed that question. It was actually a good question. I missed it. Man, Periscope. If you guys are watching, really need to fix the way that the chat works.
Yeah.
Steal the YouTube chat.
Well, once we get our gold badge, we'll be able to talk
That's
to them
right.
directly.
Hey, Ryan Hicks, I just got your question on Twitter. I'll try to hit it later. That's a tough one.
Who is that? Is that my Ryan Hicks?
I don't know. Is that your Ryan Hicks?
Yeah, my Ryan Hicks is the guy who is the man behind the plan for some of our Snapchat stuff and Instagram.
Awesome.
And by the way, you should follow us Snapchat because we have some really good snaps. And in fact, Ryan, are you snapping? Because we should tell everybody to go over there. I have to find out if he's doing it tonight. Can the Warriors keep this team together once Draymond and Clay's contracts end? Maybe not. Right?
It depends a lot on the salary cap, and it depends a lot on
If they want to take a break to stay.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to take a break. They just have to pay the luxury tax. They'd probably pay the luxury tax for it, wouldn't they?
Oh, sure.
So, they would probably pay him. I mean, I think that's the point. I think they're not going to want to take that much less. I mean, nor should they. And it might be the time. Like, how many more years until that happens? It's at least one more year, right?
Pull up the salary cap sheet.
Because, you play with a team and you win a bunch of championships, you go to the finals, whatever. Maybe after 4 or 5 years of that, you want to try something new. It's possible.
Well, also, these guys aren't going to be young forever. I mean, this
Right.
next contract, Curry is 29. He's going to get a 5-year deal.
And
He'll be 34. Now, his shooting should age pretty well.
Right.
But who knows what the game is going to look like then. All right, so
Wizards or the Celtics? What do we decide on that one? Having done a ton of podcasts in the last few days on this series, the Celtics were really fortunate to get out of there up 2-0, right? Like, they were really fortunate.
yeah.
And then they get hammered in game 3.
I just don't have confidence in a team that falls behind double digits as often as they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they were lucky to win those games.
Yeah.
And it took a superhuman effort from Isaiah Thomas.
That's the other thing, yeah, 53-point game. And he might not be, is he going to play? Like, they were talking about him having a fractured jaw.
He doesn't have a fractured jaw,
Okay,
but he's
good.
playing. He's playing.
Coach, we love you. I am Arabic fan. Time now, 5 a.m. What can you do for me? Oh, my God, I'm sorry. But, hey, awesome that you're up at 5 a.m. to watch us. And you know what? Every minute that goes by, it's a little bit later in the day.
I think he's up. I think he's up to watch basketball, and we just happen to be
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't take all the credit. I mean, we're here to watch basketball.
So, do you think that IT? Do you still think that IT is not a starting point guard?
I said this on the podcast, didn't I?
What my guy Ryan wants to know.
I said this on the podcast.
When? Recently?
Last week. Yeah. Isaiah Thomas has totally proven me wrong and changed my mind. Now, do I want to pay him a max contract? Do I think he's going to age well?
Yeah, right. You're right.
No,
I don't know. He's so tricky that maybe
but
he'll age.
he's so good, and I love to watch him.
I don't know if he would. I don't know if he'd be that much less effective at 34, but maybe. But 35, 36, sure. Now, how about thoughts on tattoos? Ron Koff wants to know.
What like specifically? What about tattoos?
Do you like them?
I have no problem with tattoos.
Do you have any?
No,
I don't have any either.
I don't. I'm gonna have some soon.
You are?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Like you're gonna do
I'm
a
gonna
little
do like full sleeve.
You do a little butterfly on your ankle.
Yeah, butterfly. You know.
Dolphin. No,
I'm
dolphin.
gonna
on
get
top
a
of your
tramp
foot.
stamp.
Do a dolphin on top.
I'm gonna
of
get
your
like an NBA Jam basketball on fire on my lower back.
I had a girlfriend that had Marvin the Martian like right here,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't intend to get one.
El Scorcho asks, why don't more NBA players have tramp stamps? I think you can answer
What's
that
a tramp stamp?
That's when it's on your lower back. That.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
I call that a bullseye.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
Do the Clippers get rid of Blake, Paul, or both? They don't get rid of them.
They can't. They can't.
They
They have to re-sign them.
Right. They don't have a choice.
They can't rebuild. They have no opportunity to rebuild.
Right. Looking at your socks kind of bugs me. You know what bugs me too? Those are weird. Bullseyes.
Come on now. You guys don't know about no-show socks?
I've
It's
never
so-
seen
it's
anything
so-
as,
it looks like
as
you're-
funky as that in my
It
life.
looks like you're barefoot, but you're not. So it's actually like you don't have your gross sweaty feet.
Yeah, but
inside
you know
your
what? People
shoes.
can't even quite see that from the angle. Like you gotta have to maybe lift them a little higher so this camera can see it, what it looks like.
This is gonna get weird.
Yeah, right. Good
Get a little
flexibility.
weird.
Wow, look at that. Nice toe point. Can you do ballet? Wow, look at that. Excited to see Embiid and Simmons play. I can't tell you how excited I am to see just Simmons play. Period.
Well, I mean, I got to see him last year firsthand at Summer League, and his court vision is really impressive.
Yeah.
I think people are gonna fall in love with the way he passes the ball. The problem is, once he's playing in NBA games, his lack of shooting, it was Rondo-esque. I mean, he
Okay.
was like at the elbow, and they were 5 feet off of him, and he was just looking to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, my hope is, and I hate to say it, my hope is that this injury year was great for him,
Yeah.
and that he actually got a chance to work
Right.
on that jumper and get things straight.
Yeah. Now let's all. Hey, everybody, welcome. If you haven't just joined us, I'm Coach Nick. This is Coach Dave. We're in the man cave of the B-Ball Breakdown Studios.
B-Ball Breakdown
It's-
Studios.
I forgot.
We're in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's the B-Ball Breakdown Studios. So welcome to the show, and I'm gonna hit share here. I would like you to all hit the share button and share this with us. Now, also don't forget, Dave and I are doing some really great content on Patreon.com. And if you want to get a lot of extra bonus stuff, I'm doing a really cool breakdown of all the different draft prospects, and also we're doing a 5-on-5 quick hitter show on the news of the NBA. Plus, we're doing a quick hitter show where we pick a fun, great, well-executed play from a different team and break it down. You'd love it. It's great. Head over to the patreon.com/bballbreakdown page and become a patron. And share this broadcast right now. Let's do it. I'm going to do it on Twitter. Anywhere you like, you can do it. I want to see that number go over 200. Let's get more than 200 people into this scope. What do you say?
Yeah, that'd be a good goal. Hey, is there a way on YouTube, if we all report comments, does it get rid of people from the chat? Like, can we ban people from the chat? Because the chat, there are a few people in the YouTube chat that are actually trying to be good.
There's the thing, at least on my
they're trying to ask good questions and stuff. Coach Dave, are you going to buy the LeVar $500 shoes? You know what? That's a little rich for my blood. I like to go to Ross and buy my shoes
I hear ya. Well, how
discount.
about, I got one for you. So I pledged never to spend more than $100 on a pair of basketball shoes. Now, that was like kind of probably back in 6th grade.
Sure.
So someone's like, well, have you accounted for inflation? I'm like, no, what is $100 in 20 years ago now?
It's like $1 million.
But yeah, it's like $240. So in theory, I could spend $230 on a pair of shoes, which is crazy. Now, I got my kids steps, and those were, I think, over $100, a little bit more than $100.
I have the LeBron, the new Zoom Soldiers, the all gray with the gold.
Okay.
They're beautiful. I actually have them outside. They're great.
You keep them outside?
No, they're on my car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're fantastic shoes. All right, the game is back.
All right, we got to bring your car in before I don't want to leave on the street.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. So what do they run out of the timeout? They're going to do a little pinch post action. Curry breaks it off though.
You don't want Zaza shooting a
The
free
first-
throw jumper. Come on, man.
Okay, so what are the Jazz run? What's their call out of the timeout? Nothing really. The timing is off already. But a little handoff, little pistol. Didn't get much. Good defense. Jeez. That's how long he is. Oh. Oh, he missed it.
What is that?
That's me getting texted. Our steak is ready at 9 o'clock tonight. You don't want us to forget. I want to get there a little early to drink.
Yeah, same.
So okay, look, right to Durant. Who was guarding? Joe Johnson's guarding him?
Yeah, it looked like it.
No.
Was it? Wait, no.
Or was that?
It was
Sheldon Mack.
They got to switch. Guys, for you guys that don't know, I'm Coach Dave. I'm Dave Dufour. There's a couple people that have been asking who I am.
Oh.
We do a podcast together every week. We do Periscopes together a lot.
Yeah, and by the way, the podcast that we do is it's in the top 10 on iTunes.
On iTunes.
NBA,
it's like it's a big deal.
It's a great show, is what it is.
Yeah.
And so you should definitely check it out. We release every Monday, and right now we're doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you definitely check out our podcast. And there's the Draymond Green catapult. His rhythm is off on that three now.
You know, and it looks so good the other night.
Yeah, well, it's looked so good for a while, like for the playoffs. He was shooting really well from three, I believe, and you can tell. And a lot less knee bend, a lot better rhythm. But look at the stagnant offense for the Jazz. Oh, we made it. I was late. Okay. So the Jazz do not look good on offense at all, but guess what? The Warriors, except for that one post up by Durant, have reciprocated. And here we are. 1 point lead for the Jazz.
Oh, you can't wait. You're not allowed to put links in the chat, I guess, on YouTube.
No.
I was trying to link to the pod. Anyway, sorry, because I was like totally zoned in there. So for you guys that are wondering about the podcast, you can just Google the B-Ball Breakdown podcast. That's Nick's podcast that we do a weekly podcast together, and we kind of go in depth on some stuff. As a matter of fact, we did 3 this week, and the one that went up yesterday, I think, is one of the best podcasts we've ever done.
Oh, okay.
It was so good. Like, we really got into the nitty gritty of some like inside NBA stuff, specifically the defensive stuff, and then my podcast is called On the NBA with Coach Dave. And I had Black Trey from the True Hoop podcast on last week, and I got a big guest coming up this week. So you guys feel free to Google that and subscribe as well.
So Curry overrated. Oh, great snatch the rebound by Draymond. This is a little wild. This is kind of a rough game here from. And there's not any calls. Referees definitely want to keep this favoring the home team. And there they go. They hit the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Again, now finally.
Missed layup. How many times do we see it? Missed layup leads to the transition 3.
Right. Now this is the first time we've seen the Warriors frazzled by the refs. It looks like they're complaining, they're looking for calls. Now this is where either Steve Kerr or somebody would either get them over that or Mike Brown. Let's see what he does. They've got to just get over it, let it go. Just play, let their talent, shine.
Yeah. But it's tough because, you've got the situation with Draymond, he's already got 3 fouls and a technical.
Yeah.
Right? So they were calling the game one way in the first half. Now they're going to switch it up, and you've already mentally adjusted the way you're playing.
Right. Yeah. Well, hey, listen, if the Jazz continue playing like this, they're going to win the game, I think. And that's probably their one game. But LeBron will never go 2 for 11.
What is that? I don't know what that
Game
means.
3 is best shot for Utah to win. It sure is. This is their one chance. I'm a friend Laker fan. Stay up till 9 a.m. to watch young players when LA Lakers back.
Next year.
That is BS, Coach Nick. They're being screwed, and that is never okay. I guess it's talking about the Warriors.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah. Did you watch no? What's it called?
Westworld?
Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld's fantastic. Roman Atwood fan asked, do you think that the reason Curry is missing because he's not shooting high enough? No, I just think he's missing shots. I mean, the Jazz are fairly long, and that might be bothering him a little bit, which might be why Snyder's got Ingles on him.
Right.
Just to get a hand in his face.
Yeah, maybe. It's working tonight. I got a good question. Why do I retweet things from weeks ago? Well, I'll tell you. Basically, if people share our stuff, share a video of mine, I will save it and I will retweet it out later, but I don't want to, obviously can't retweet those out every 5 minutes, so I have to wait, and then they all back up, and then there are times when, there's a Draymond Green defense video, that still is worthy of watching now, even though it's weeks later, so I'll retweet it, just to let people know. I think it's better than just retweeting or tweeting out a link myself.
Right.
It's nicer when, people I give them a little love, I give them a nice little retweet. and it's the same. It serves the same function. So that's why. So you'll see me. I'll go through my likes and I'll find one that might be 2 weeks old, whatever, and I'll just retweet it there because I get so many of them. I get backed up. And then how do you feel about Diao in this series? Is Amy's asking us. Hi, Amy.
So I love Boris Diaw. But I mean he's doing okay. But he's not. I don't know. It's not ideal that you're starting Boris Diaw.
Right. He's doing fine. He'll make smart decisions. He's not going to kill you.
Right.
And then every once in a while he can course a nice little runner. He hits a 3. You know, there's that. So yeah, he's overall fine. Oh wait, I wanted to see that one more time. Oh well. Yeah, these are the moments when you know how can you handle when Draymond goes off the rails. He's the one guy though. It still seems to be able to. That I'm not even sure he deserved that tech.
No. I think that was a little bit. That was a reputation technical.
All right, because he was sitting there. I mean, I don't know if he was even like yelling, unless he said some really horrible words, but it wasn't really histrionic. So look how rough they're being physical with Curry. What?
Spin move and a floater by Zaza Pachulia.
Zaza Pachulia. What?
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. It looked good. It looked like he meant to do that. What? Oh wow. Okay. Nice. Wow.
Gordon Hayward's getting hot.
Yeah. Gordon Hayward. Hot right now.
Yeah. They gotta watch out. See, now this is the thing. Like, you gotta be careful. I think who's guarding Gordon Hayward? They have Durant on Hayward.
No. Yeah.
See, and they.
Oh, they blew the
Wow. Terrible.
Yeah. No, like, so for me, I'd go jump back. We find that. We can figure out what's going on. I missed that. What happened? But they had Draymond and KD up on the perimeter. One of those guys didn't talk in the switch. Oh, here's their. Oh, now look, they gave KD the weave into pick and roll instead of Clay. Oh boy. It went from a foul line jumper to a dotted line jumper to a foul line jumper for Zaza.
You know what? I'm really impressed with Utah right now. Also surprised Zaza got away with that that reach in.
He used the correct hand though.
See, all right, now Draymond. All right, I feel like Draymond's getting a little frustrated. You can see he's overhelping a little bit.
Oh.
That's one of those things. Draymond is so good, but when things start to go a little wacky on defense, he will overhelp.
Look! Oh boy!
And
what? Zaza, this is impossible. He makes that shot. He's traveled.
It's gonna be a Zaza game.
Yeah, the Zaza game, the one who single-handedly pulls them back in this game. Yeah, this is one of those things where the momentum is all there. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul. And a bucket.
Oh, did he hurt Hood? We've seen him hurt, in the same kind of way he hurt.
Well, that's how he hurt Durant.
Alrighty. We got a game on our hands. I used to love this. This game was double Cavs Raptors game 3, both starting point guards out too. But Curry's not out. I mean, he's out of the game, but he's out there. He's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what that meant.
I don't know.
I wonder if they just mean because it's like kind of a messy game, but.
What was that? Why is he fouling Rudy Gobert at the 3-point line? Who is he going in for? So this is interesting. So they're subbing a little early. They're going small, so they're going to put Draymond to 5. So this is what we're really talking about. Draymond guarding Gobert.
Here we go.
Now they took Pachulia out even though he's doing well scoring wise. So you see Draymond do that? That's why you don't get the lob. Like he's stunting. He doesn't know what you're going to do, and he's going to get the hand on that lob. Oh, wow! They talk about push. This will work. We shall see.
Given the preparation adjustment, all right. So Blakely asks, given the preparation and adjustment teams can make, what would it take for the Cavs to beat the Warriors? I mean, I don't want to talk about effort, so I'll skip that part. But what would it take for the Cavs to beat the Warriors? I think it's a lot. I mean, they have to hit their shots, and they've got to tighten up their transition defense. Their transition defense has just been atrocious.
Yeah, and that's going to kill them.
And the Raptors haven't been taking advantage of it.
Right, a little bit. We saw a little bit of Storm Norman.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just don't have. Part of it, by the way, with the Raptors, they don't have the coaching. They don't have the direction. And when you watch them attack, they don't attack Kevin Love in the pick and roll. And we just watched how many post-ups by Kevin Durant, and he's scoring. They understand how to attack mismatches, and they don't do that in the Raptors. It's really frustrating to watch. Almost as frustrating as watching that turnover by Gordon Hayward.
See, now this is the danger zone for the Jazz.
Right.
They had that nice lead, and this is what the Warriors just do.
Wow. Yeah.
Can't believe it.
I don't think.
How did Mac not get that ball?
I don't think he realized he was going to throw it. Now, can Steph get going? Nope. Oh. Here come the Jazz. The crowd's behind them. Mac needs to be a little more of a threat, I think. He ain't going to shoot it from outside, it looks like, right?
Did you see how Draymond called for the switch? Durant was stuck on Gobert, and Draymond smartly calls for the switch. And then gets position, and there's nothing Gobert can do. I mean, Draymond Green is so good, man.
What?
Oh!
They're not going to give
Whoa! How that should have been a shooting foul.
They're not going to give him a shooting foul?
It should have been a shooting foul.
It looked like he was, Look at that, 2 for 13. Yikes. 0 for 6.
It happens.
Yeah. All right, here we go. What are they running their out of bounds play? Pin down for Curry. Oh, look at that. So look, that's the question: is how much they're gonna let go on that?
And they got the call this time.
Yeah. And we've seen Curry get enough, some pick and rolls, try and get the 3 off of that, and that's not going down either. But it just seems like it's a matter of time. Whoa, I could do some popcorn.
I know. It'd be amazing.
No, did you miss that?
No, I missed it.
All right. Never mind.
Trying to keep
Somebody
on top.
watching knows what I'm talking about.
People getting mad in the YouTube, so I'm trying to be good about staying on top.
See, another hop off the dribble 3.
And all of a sudden, what was a 9-point lead is now only 2.
Yeah.
And this is what we talk about all the time. And Kevin Durant's having a fantastic game after looking like he's barely been playing. Even though he put up 25 the other night, it was like the most pedestrian 25 I've ever seen.
Joe Johnson, wow, over Draymond. It's just they're rushing that a little bit. Joe Johnson makes the most ridiculous shots. He certainly does. He's been his whole career. Oh, I want to see the replay of that one.
Yeah, that looked clean.
Durant was into it. Here we go. Let's see the replay. That's
clean. Yeah,
that's clean.
That's totally clean.
Kind of part
did
of the
you used to do
ball
a segment called Coach's Porn?
I did.
I'm getting a question asking where Coach's Porn went.
I had people complain that I shouldn't do it because their kids were watching, and not that because it wasn't like I wasn't naked or anything, but the kid would be like, "Daddy, what's porn?" And I got it. That was fair enough. So I stopped doing that. But I had I was wearing sunglasses and I put a green screen where it was like in a den, like in the basement of some wood paneled rec room. And it was funny, and it was all awesome plays. But I got it, and I used to use it on Twitter a lot too. I just sort of it's we've become a little bit more family friendly Disney style.
Right, when we're not dropping F-bombs accidentally.
Right. The runner from
this
15.
All right, so Steph is not looking great. Joe Johnson.
That was big. It really was. These are the shots. These are the really big shots. How are you going to capitalize? Because they're not going to continue missing shots, I don't think.
There you go.
Great movement. That was kind of neat. Like around and through and then over.
Well, Steph, this is, I tweeted out about this the other day, and I think you did too. Actually, it was your video I shared. The gravity that Steph Curry creates, right? He pulled 2 defenders that way. He enables Iguodala to make that pass.
really
See,
slow
now that,
transition defense too.
yeah,
Like no
they
one
were
got
late
back.
getting back. Someone should have been coming up from behind. I like the decision making from Curry there, though.
Wow, great.
See, now
block.
there's the game changer. JaVale McGee is such a different. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, the lid's off.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what he needed.
Let's tweet that out. No one knew Kawhi would turn out to be what he is, though. That's true.
It's true.
Curry with 3 field goals now. The Raptors drafted up JV over Kawhi Leonard. You know, the down twos looked pretty good last night, the other night. All right, let's share this. Hey, everybody, let's do it. Press that share button and just throw it out there. It's two taps. Share and then Twitter at 3 taps. Share Twitter post. Boom. Do that. Let's have a raucous time in here and get a lot of people here. Let's go over 200. What do you say? Let me do that. All right. So I feel like I have another question to answer and I forgot. So I apologize. If I haven't answered your question yet, or we haven't, throw it up there again. We'll get to it. Corey Joseph was drafted over Jimmy Butler. Is he really? Wow.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler was drafted super late.
Yeah, I remember that when I first saw him as a rookie, I was like, man, that cat is good. Because you know what it is? It's the intimidation factor or non-intimidation factor. Some of these guys have come in. Butler played 3 years at least in the college. So they just come in there and you can just tell that they're not messing around, and you can see other guys who are. Even think AD would turn into the player he is. Are you kidding me? From college? Why
he was the number 1 pick. Come on, that's ridiculous.
And if you're all just joining us, we have a little influx. First of all, we love the hearts. I'm Coach Nick. This is Coach Dave. Dave's finally with me together. We do our podcast together and all sorts of stuff over at Patreon.com. So become a patron there. This is the B-Ball Breakdown Studios, and today we're doing a 3-camera setup. I'm going to have to adjust that and get the 4-camera going, but I probably won't get it on until Monday, but we'll see when I order it. But anyway, Dave is bald.
Yes, Dave is bald. Dave is bald, and Dave shaves his head because he's bald. And unlike LeBron. LeBron should shave his head.
Dave shaves his head with Harry's
razors. They are actually, and this is no joke, I do use Harry's razors, and they are really, really good.
Yes. So go to harrys.com/CoachNick, and they'll send you a free starter pack, which is awesome. It's like 4 razors, a really great blade. It's a great couple of guys who just decided to form a company, and look what they're doing. They're destroying it. And I gotta tell you, I know what you're thinking. How did I get this great shave? It's from Harry's razors. I just did it before the show. And feel this, Dave. Just feel the shave.
This is now the YouTube chat is gonna go nuts on this, but yes, it is very smooth. Harry's razors really are great.
Hey, I'm not rubbing my cheek on his head or anything. Come on. But it's a great shave. I found the razors. I lost the razors that I couldn't find the replacements.
There you go.
So I found one. I got a new one in there. It's amazing. They're really great. It's a really great blade. It lasts if you shave off it still lasts a month. I see your retweet, Dave. But let's go.
Tish.
We broke the 200 barrier. Woo!
And Tish is lighting us up with some hearts.
Oh, I love the hearts. I love the fact that we broke 200. We should go for 250. But either way, the feedback so far we've gotten. Let us know what you think so far. Are we doing a good job? Are we talking too much about Dave's bald head? Do you want to hear more about the game? I think we're pretty good about staying on top of the game here. So let us know. Give us some feedback. I must know how we're doing if I'm going to sleep well. Do you guys really see AD being this great offensively? I think so. He looked like he had the 4 tools in his bag. Okay, we're back. Golden State gets a stop on the timeout. Let's see what they call because they're usually so good at the out of timeouts.
Yeah.
Oh, they run basically like a loop for Curry. Oh my God, look at that.
See, there he goes. So now he's hit 2 shots in a row.
Yeah.
And this is the danger zone. Hey, so guys, in the chat, just while the game is on, we're going to try to stick to talking about the game, and then during commercials, what we'll do is try to answer the questions.
Okay, good idea.
That way, because I think we're kind of getting a little off topic, and this game is actually really competitive. It's the first time in this series that it's been competitive. So Steph just hit his second 3, or his second shot in a row.
Okay.
He started 0 for 6 from 3, hit that big 3 right before the timeout. Now look, they're working the ball, trying to get it to Steph.
Right.
And so Rodney Hood is going to get called for this, I think. Oh, they called it on Iguodala. I was almost a genius there. Almost a genius. Story. That's the title of my book.
So that was Sean Livingston didn't stay with Gobert. He should have, because he could have fouled him or maybe took that pass away. Wow, Jeff Silgate getting a little shout out there on national TV. Good for you, Jeff.
Good dude. Yeah, so for you guys we are about 30 seconds behind live TV. You can pause, if you're on cable or whatever. You can pause and you can catch up.
Yeah.
Or like let us catch up. Or you can just have us on in the background and you catch the analysis after it happens.
Right.
It's up to you.
Now I don't think it's 30 seconds though, do you?
That's what someone just said in the chat.
30? Oh,
yeah.
Well that makes me wonder if are we already live on my DVR? I don't think I had jumped back, so we should be. But you know what? It's worthy of checking.
Yeah, we should.
It's not a bad idea to kind of get up off the couch every now and then and move your feet.
Oh. Yeah, Gobert does. Who is this? Ken W. Lee. Yeah, Gobert does tend to show up quite a bit on the screens.
Oh, he's handsy.
Yes, we will. If we talk to Steph Curry, we will ask him to shave his beard.
Yeah, it's interesting
It's his playoff beard, man.
I guess so.
I didn't know he could grow one though.
Right, it's kind of a weird looking thing on his face, like a chia pet, but All right, so here we go. We're going down the stretch into the fourth quarter of the close game. We're gonna find out what the Warriors are made of on the road, and I guess we'll find out what the Jazz are made of.
Wait, we're better than ESPN? Wow, thanks, Luke.
Really? And this is ABC.
But they're ESPN.
Yeah, they're all
I'll take it.
Wow, thank you. Perfect hair, perfect form, Hayward.
No, perfect from the line is what they said.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Oh, they give it to him? Nope. Oh, they lost the ball. Oh, and they're booing Curry for that. It's funny. And we have a poll. I'm not sure what you're going to do to get that down. Did you just get a new ball?
Get a new ball.
That's funny. Oh, Mark Jackson, shame on you for doubting Curry's ability to get the ball off the behind the backboard. I am glad he got in the first one because that's always one of those embarrassing things where you keep trying.
It's like when you get you had the wedgie, and you have to hit it out.
Why does continuation only exist for LeBron? Did I miss a rule? No, don't you mean Harden? Because he's the one who seems to get it more often. But no, I think everyone gets continuation to some degree. 4 of 16. But what is he? 2 for 2? The last 2?
Something like that.
The king makes the rules, right? So, they made a run, and then Golden State kind of got back into this game, and then what? They bring in Clay and Draymond. Or no, they bring in Draymond back into that game. Now, that's why it's not fair when you rotate correctly and where you just keep them in waves.
Gord FEMA asks, is that Coach Dave? Yes, it is. I am live in the studio.
Yes.
If you're just tuning in, I am here in LA. This is not a hologram.
You're right. I'm going to get your lower third in there next
That's
time.
right. It is not. We're not at Coachella.
What if your name was Ella and you were a coach?
I'm gonna ignore that one. that was a real dad joke.
Okay. So, you know what? I haven't seen a low post split all game. It feels like it's so weird to me. Oh, it's their ball. It's the Warriors' ball. You know what I mean? I feel like I haven't seen them throw to Draymond, Clay, and Curry split, and that was their problem last year a lot, where they would they just in their free flow offense, where they don't call a lot of plays, they were not getting what works so well for them, and you have to kind of when they're coached, get in there and sort of remind them, not even call it, but you remind them. Remember, get on top, get on the wing, feed the post.
Right.
No way. Almost.
Looked better than the few that he had before he hit the one.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? Oh. I'm not even sure how Johnson even got that off, much less, even try and make it.
Boom.
Oh, great lob.
Every time you think Iggy is starting to look old, you watch him jump on a lob, and it's just like, all right, yeah, okay. He looked like me when I was trying to dunk on your son.
Yeah, right. And he did. You missed Dave trying to humiliate a couple of 9-year-olds.
I really did try to dunk on some 9-year-olds today, guys. Oof.
I would have had to Vine that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
All right,
here
so
we are.
You got Periscope. I got YouTube because YouTube is actually
Yes.
they're behaving.
All
So
right. Diego, Warriors got momentum back. Absolutely.
oh yeah.
All that in Utah still down 2. Laugh out loud. Absolutely, it's exactly the problem. What shoes are you guys playing in? I have some Jordans that were given to me from Jordan brand. But I didn't buy them.
I've got the new LeBron Zoom Soldiers.
How do you like them?
They're great. They're fantastic. They're really comfortable shoes.
It's sad that Curry's almost 3/4 court length shots are as accurate as this guy's threes. That would be a little sad. That's
Yeah.
really the
Hey
case.
YouTube, come on, give me some questions. Come on.
Why
I'm waiting.
isn't JaVale the starter? He brings so much more. And you're right. I don't know if they wanted to mess up the rotation.
This,
you know.
This is like Steve Kerr, last year with, like playing Anderson Varejao to me. Like,
I know, but listen, JaVale oftentimes will just not be engaged, not be focused, and it's a nightmare. So I can see why it's hard to earn that trust. But, I also see why he's so much better than Zaza. As the Spurs get older, even with Kawhi at MVP level, when will they fall from West elite tier? Will the Rockets take second from them next year? I don't know. You're right. I mean, with Manu gone and Tony Parker gone, which I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, they're going to probably end up trying to bring in Chris Paul, right?
no. I don't think Chris Paul fits there. Also, Chris Paul just got the rules changed so that he could get that 5th year. He's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Jose Pombal asks, the best team for a new European fan. I don't think you can go wrong with the Spurs. I don't think you can go wrong with the Warriors. Any of the teams that play like a really fun to watch brand of basketball. The Milwaukee Bucks actually are not a bad team. If you want to get on the bandwagon like early, you're probably a couple years from contention, but Giannis is going to be a top 5 player next year.
Oh, easy,
Yeah.
easy, at least top 5. How about this, Coach? Let's see, Colehead Trickle asks, and I love Cole Trickle.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get that. Like, John Henson did not get that reference. Coach, what do the Jazz have to do to win this 4th?
They got to do what they were doing at the beginning of the 3rd. They got to get out in transition and hope Hayward hits those threes.
Yeah.
They got to hit shots and
Right. What you're saying is that they have to outscore him.
yeah, they got to outscore to win the quarter.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. Although I don't feel like there's a lot of evidence that the Warriors are like clicking at all offensively. They're 72 points. Where are they? So it's not a lot, but for them. But you got to imagine that at some point the engine's going to start up, and they're going to have to score to win. Really, I guess otherwise, right? They win 90 to 89, right?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. So basically, we just said 2 things at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's sort of that, like, it seems like we're making fun with our analysis. Like, well, if they want to win the quarter, they have to score more points. But the truth is, they really do need to score. Like, they need to score. That's the key. Because the Warriors are probably going to score.
Right. Okay, how about this? LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Harden, Russ, and Steph. Those are the top 6. How does Giannis get in there?
Russ is in the top 6?
I don't know. I mean,
No, honest question. I'll ask you guys a question. Periscope and YouTube. Since we're going to go back to the game, I want you guys to think about it. Would you rather have Giannis or would you rather have Russell Westbrook? That's it. Now we're back to the game. I'll look at some point.
Oh my God. I can answer that question.
Hey, Jackson Smith, that was the joke, man. Come on, don't come in late and then try to comment.
Right, and welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, we are watching the game. We're in the B-Ball Breakdown Studios. I have Coach Dave Dufour with me for the first time in the studio together. Together at last, together forever. And here we go. We're analyzing the game, and we have a great game with us right now.
Still got it to go.
All right, with the dunk off the rim, with the Warriors up by 4 on a nice little interior passing. So
you know what? This is a great point. Trip Zero just brought up the altitude. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if that's affecting them. Remember, I mean, they've been on the West Coast at basically sea level for like a month. That is a fantastic point from the YouTube chat.
Yeah, all right.
And it looks like Giannis is winning in the YouTube chat. So
okay, smart YouTubers.
Yeah. But man, Trip Zero, that was a fantastic point.
So here's we go. We have David West up against Boris. Great matchup. Really going to be fun to watch that. And West just got the call, even though it looked like he was being pretty handsy. Actually, I'm surprised. It didn't feel like Shelvin Mack gets 11 points. Oh, he was the one who hit that 3? Yeah, they're going to need some points from him and some production from him. That's another thing. Without George Hill, like they're so behind the 8 ball. It's already impressive what they've done.
Yeah, to hang in here like this. But again, like you don't get any award for, coming close.
Right.
You just go down 3-0. They need to win this game.
I have a hard time watching Iggy shoot, by the way.
It's so slow. It's like he kind of rolls.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of moving parts that don't move synchronously. What's the word?
In synchronicity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's. Here's where you gotta be careful. Get out of the way, Ian Clark. Oh, he should have given it a fire for 3, wide open.
Yeah. I think he was hunting for a call though. I hate that pass.
What, the looping?
That looping pass where the guy has no chance to get a shot off.
Right. There's a foul there they didn't call. And that's like a game there they didn't call. I don't get it. It was a foul on Iggy. Why is he complaining? I guess he wanted the offensive ball, but it looked like
the
Iggy.
delay of game.
Yeah. Oh, is that what he wanted?
Yeah. He hit the ball out into the crowd. So.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Because Iggy should feel fortunate he didn't get the call against him.
There's a call. That was a reach in.
Interestingly, Matt Barnes getting no run.
Great deep. See, there's Joe Ingles with the link.
Again, the Warriors are just very fortunate that these are the plays that you're down by 9, 10, the game gets out of hand in a hurry.
Right.
And yet it's still just 1 point.
Yeah. Kabir asked in the YouTube chat if Ian Clark's underrated. I think he's about to get paid this summer. NBA teams know that he's good, so he's about to get paid.
I think he's rated, rated about where he is, right? He's a really good spark off the bench, good shooter. Is he going to start where he goes? That's an interesting question.
It depends, I mean, I think he'd be great in Philly.
I mean, but
playing off the ball.
Right, but he's a shooting guard in a point guard's body, right?
Yeah.
But hey,
he'd be great in a triangle.
Yeah.
He's the king of the blind pig. He might be the best blind pig guy in the league.
Okay.
For you guys that don't know, blind pig is when a defender overplays outside, you cut back door or cut to the middle or whatever. Basically, you beat the overplay.
Can I explain that a little bit better?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just trying to.
All right. Yeah. Well, all right. Because what you do is you flash a big to the free throw line area, and then when he catches the ball, the guard on top cuts back door. It's a quick handoff. So it's not like you catch a handoff motion that can turn into a 2-man game. It's a wonderful thing, and it's right out of the triangle offense.
He and David West are fantastic.
They've been hooking up a lot.
Great chemistry.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm Ian Clark, I'm trying to get David West to come with me wherever I go.
Okay.
Because Ian Clark will not be with the Warriors next year.
Right.
And Roma Raider on the Periscope points out that Diaz shoved Iggy. He did. He shoved him on the screen. I was going to point out that the Jazz look like they're shoving a lot on these screens.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of handsiness going on, and they're getting away with it. So you should keep doing it until they stop it. And that's too bad. That one tall, lanky. It's not Jason Phillips. I forgot which referee that is. Who's usually a little bit dicey. Like on the road, he'll give the home team a lot of advantage. You know what I'm talking about? He calls the offensive fouls like that. He's got this weird lankiness to him.
Yeah. Akeem Hamilton said he'd rather have Westbrook, but he also said that he supported Trump. So
right, exactly. There you go.
I don't know if he's trolling or not. So
yeah. No, there are Russ fans, and there's argument for Russ too. But I don't know. When you want to look at Giannis versus Russ, that doesn't seem like an argument at all.
No.
I mean,
because a lot of it is what's the next 5 years going to look like.
A little bit. But Russ's next 5 years should look similar, right? He's only 26, right?
No, Russ is 28. Let me look it up. I've done this too many times, where I was like, yeah, he's 26 and he's 40. He's 28. He'll be 29 at the start of next season.
Wow.
Yeah. Where do we place LeBron all time? For me, he's like 1B to Michael Jordan's 1A.
Right.
You got him 2, right? or
I have
you
him
got
too. I have Michael Jordan 1 and him
right. So yeah, he's in the conversation.
2. Do you prefer the Taco Bell burrito? I haven't eaten Taco Bell in so long. It's pretty gross, but I like that commercial that they have right now, where the friend zone thing.
Oh yeah, it's kind of clever. What, Tish? Come on, you don't need to go all caps.
She's just yelling at us a lot.
She really
tonight.
is, but she's also showing us love. I don't. It's like a
Yeah.
love-hate thing with Tish.
Right. There's no need to yell. That's all I'm saying. Top
Jackson
5 NBA
Smith
players.
wants to know, why do I have more hair on my face than my head? Because I grow a sweet beard, and I don't grow great hair. So there you go.
Yes, many bald men
Yeah.
grow beards.
Yeah.
You want to prove you got it somewhere?
No, I grow a sweet beard.
Hey.
When I had hair, I grew a sweet beard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to have beards in all sorts of varying degrees of, chin or
Yeah.
goatee or beard. Maybe I'll grow another one. I don't want to watch. Oh, when he makes it, I don't want to watch Iguodala shoot anymore. It's just not my thing.
I know.
But
So
he made it.
it's this is tough, man. Like when they bring Curry on for West here in like about a minute and a half. I wonder if they'll pull Clay too, and maybe bring Livingston on.
Right.
Yeah.
Take Iggy out and put Clay in, or
No, Clay's in. So I wonder if they pull Clay
yes.
and West for Curry and Livingston, and go small but with 2 non-shooters. If he hits that, it's too flat.
Yeah, and it just rolls off his hand wrong, and I think that it's fixable, and if he just knows what's it fixed.
Yep.
I just don't think he knows. All right, here we go.
Guys on Periscope, hit that share button. Let's get people in here for the last 8 minutes of this game.
Yeah.
We're trying to blow this thing up. Great box out by Draymond Green. And the beauty of Draymond is, unlike some other people, when he gets a defensive rebound, he's looking to push.
Yeah.
And you've got, it's sort of a cross match, because you've got either Diaw or Gobert, and neither of them can hang with him in transition. So he's trying to take advantage of the mismatch. Great foul call. Joe Ingles, nice guy. We're going to catch him.
Have you seen the Ingles and Hayward mattress commercial?
No.
Oh my God, it's purple something or other. You have to watch it. It's amazing. And Joe Ingles should be in the next Mad Max movie. He's really good. He really is good as an actor. And the whole Australian thing. He's got to be in the next Mad Max movie. You get the height. He'd be like intimidating. Get him all dusty and dirty. Okay, so here we go. Klay Thompson. Yeah, so Clay and Curry are both just really struggling, and that's why this game is so close. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is a great this is one of those moral victories already for the Jazz, because without George Hill, they're really battling. But you know what? I don't know what's going to happen here. Here comes Curry for the final 7.5 minutes fresh, and they have a 3-point lead. Okay, what are they going to run out of the free throw?
So the score right now is 78-75. Golden State up 3. Utah with the ball. Ooh. You know what? That was a travel by Hayward, but that was actually a really heady play by Gobert. Wow. And then Ingles just hits a 3. He's left wide open on the weak side. But that's okay. I mean, you live with that, right? Like, you don't give up the strong side. Although with DL in the corner, maybe.
Well, Durant needs to challenge in the air, and there's no worry about Ingles putting it on the ground necessarily. They can't handle. So.
And he can't shoot mid range.
Wow,
Gobert got a piece of that.
Great.
Should have been out of bounds on Curry there.
Yeah, he probably would have taken it.
And look at how Draymond just stops everything. And again, Durant is just a little bit late on his defensive rotations.
He got there enough time. And now, Okay, so here we go.
Now they got the D out on Curry, and West comes with the help.
Ooh.
Great pass. Oh,
Great
good job by
rotation.
Clay. And
what was that?
Shelvin Mack. Oh,
nice.
Man.
He did not look like he wanted to shoot that one.
Oh, man.
Really great rotations by the Warriors. The last one, the blow-by wasn't good, because you kind of want to just get a hand up and let him shoot it. But up until that point, it was really good rotations. So here they go. West is out. Iguodala is out. And
JaVale. Oh, right. Good. I like this. Oh, no, man. Get up, get up. I don't mind that. I don't mind the foul.
Oh, of course you got to put him on the line.
Yeah.
They want to review what?
I wonder if he wants to review the shot clock. Or does he want to review a goaltend?
Oh, 24-second violation.
That's a playoff foul.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice the clock was going down. I wanted to see, they didn't show that.
It was right before, but I'm pretty sure it hit the rim, right?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's your point. Yeah. Let's see if he can make a free throw. All right, Mike Brown is too nice. He's very nice. I'll tell you that. Very nice person. All right, head down the stretch. Rudy gonna give him a 2-point lead? No. All right, we have a game, folks.
Utah up 1 with a little over 6 minutes to go.
Oh,
great dump off.
Now, so I think what they're gonna have to understand is they're simply not gonna get a foul call.
Right.
It's just not gonna happen. They're gonna have to do it the hard way. But once you accept that, Sheldon Mack? What was that?
You got to get him out of the game, I think.
Well, who else
why is Rodney Hood on the bench?
Put Neto?
No, Rodney Hood.
To run to be the point?
Yeah, but they've got Rodney Hood and they've got Gordon Hayward. They don't need a guy with PG next to his name. That was fantastic.
Inside hand, quick before he can get there.
Well, also, and he did a great job of using JaVale as the lob threat.
Yeah.
And the defense couldn't commit. Fantastic.
All right. Let's share this, shall we? Let's get some people in here.
Okay, so apparently Rodney Hood just headed toward the locker room, so I guess he's hurt.
Okay. All right, everybody, let's go. Hit that share button. It's like 3 taps, and everyone, all you and all your friends who are following you can join us in this Periscope. Let's get back over 200. Let's see how high we can get. I mean, seriously. We have some new people and some people sharing. Thank you. Let me get this out so I can see what the
Roma Raider asks why Favors isn't in the game. You know what? I don't know. I wonder if he's hurt.
Oh, I don't know.
Usually I'm spending a little bit more time on Twitter, so I'm on top of this stuff.
Thank you, Ken Lee, and thank you, Armuni's. Anyway, it's an interesting question. I don't know. Favors hasn't done anything in this game, right?
Yeah, he's only played 6 minutes tonight.
So, yeah, that seems more like an injury thing. We don't have that sound on, so it's almost like we might have missed an analysis there of what's going on with Favors. But thank you all for joining us. We have a nice little rush in here. Welcome to the B-Ball Breakdown Studios. I have Coach Dave with me. I'm Coach Nick. We are analyzing this game live. And if you want to be up to date and sync with us, you can just press that pause on your DVR for 10 seconds, maybe 15. This should be pretty synced. But anyhow, so far a great game. We have Utah's just battling and they're doing everything they can. The only problem they have is that they've been doing these great runs and playing well, but it doesn't give them any separation at all. And that's what's keeping the Warriors in this game. They can't quite put it together for enough possessions in a row. And we'll have to find out if Clay and Steph get on track at all in the next 6 minutes, it's over, right?
Yeah, for sure. Their spurt ability is off the charts.
Right, it is.
And we've all seen Curry put up 12 in a minute, and of course Clay with his 37 and a quarter.
Right, and this is a family show. We don't want to use words like spurt ability. We don't have to use it. So, but certainly, yes, it's a question. But then again, it just doesn't feel like they're going to get it on track, really, right? Like they're going to hit 3 and 4 in a row and go crazy. And this year it didn't feel that way. A lot of times in the past, they get down by 10, 12, and this is going to be exciting because they're going to start just nailing threes and just YOLO. But I just don't feel that as much anymore this year for some weird reason, even though they won 60 whatever games and they're still great. I don't know what that means, what that is, but hey, is he getting another, what's that?
Is LeBron getting another easy road to the finals? Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Is Quinn Snyder underrated? No, I think people know that he's good.
He's good.
I've questioned some of his stuff in the playoffs, though. His regular season, he was fantastic.
Yeah, right. It switched all four right for stop Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, you got to be able to switch.
Yeah, and then the Warriors be switching everything. They can pretty much do that and not get killed unless it's because they don't even think they care about Stephon Gobert, unless it's like low. Travel.
It was a travel and an illegal screen there.
Yeah. So again, the Jazz are getting the benefit of the doubt here over the whistles, which is fine. Still hasn't affected the Warriors. They're still up by 3. So there's the Jingles Curry matchup that we're not really excited about. Oh, he traveled.
He did travel. Oh, he got bailed out.
Let's see. Maybe he got hit before.
Oh, was the ball loose? Looked like he traveled.
Right, and by the way, there's a call. That's the ref I was talking about.
Okay.
There's a call that went Golden State's way. Easily didn't have to. So that's an interesting sign. Let's see what happened here.
Yes, Daniel, I think that. Yes.
Oh,
okay,
absolutely.
so they called it. Okay.
Yeah. So you probably shouldn't really argue that, right?
You know, what if you lied to the ref and say you got all ball and the replay shows you didn't? They give him an extra free throw.
Yeah.
Daniel C on YouTube. Yeah, I think the Cavs are probably going to sweep their way to the finals, and then I think they're going to get swept in the finals.
I'm just curious what they're saying here. Anyway, they're pretty much echoing what you were saying. Like, just give them an extra free throw if they end up being wrong. Because, you really shouldn't argue that vociferously that way. How about that kid with the earmuffs?
The hearing protection.
Yeah, good for him.
That's smart.
I guess if you're Australian, to sit at the end of the bench.
A lot of people are saying it's preposterous that LeBron could get swept. I think he's going to get swept in the finals.
I mean, it's hard to believe when you say it that way.
They just don't play defense, man. You know, and I'm sorry, but the Warriors, you're going to have to play defense. You're not going to outscore the Warriors.
Right. All right, we're getting some people sharing the show. Oh, sharing the show on YouTube. Very nice. Thank you. That's
how do you even do
Nick
that?
Gelso. You can share the show on YouTube.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a share button everywhere. All right. Well, so we got a 3-point game. Are the Warriors gonna be able to grit this one out? They're on pace for like high 90s. Very low for them.
Little screen and roll.
That was such a bad.
That was a bad
terrible
lob.
He should have been a shot. Curry should have shot that. A nice little runner off the glass. It's weird how decisions can leave you on the road in a tough game. Little pistol action.
Good defense.
I don't think Clay has to be that high on him.
I don't think so either. And he keeps getting beat too. He can't leave Joe Johnson.
Now Draymond is looking a little bit tired too.
Look, he's mad. So Draymond, his rotations are pretty much impeccable.
Okay.
I don't.
Look, another hop off the dribble. His hop is actually a little higher than I would almost say.
I was about to say I didn't like it, and he's also leaning a little bit.
Well, his whole form,
I hate the call. God, I hate that call.
Now, right, but let's watch the replay. It looks like he was pulling up, and
he wasn't pulling up with a defender on him 5 feet behind the line.
Right. So that's the foul.
There's the dribble. Yeah, that's not a shooting foul.
So Javi came on and discussed the fact that it has to gather. It means the ball has to be in both hands.
That's right. Yeah,
and
that is not a shooting
foul. In both hands before the foul occurred. So there's the foul. It's still in one hand. It doesn't get to the second hand until he's got the foul out.
That is not a shooting foul. The competition committee is going to fix that this summer.
It's just hard to see. They might need to do a replay on it to see, I guess, and if it's a common foul or if it's a shooting foul. They don't know. I don't know. Maybe that you can see.
But how do we see it every single time, and the referees that are standing right there not see it? That's inexcusable. Man, 62 out of 65 on free throws in the playoffs for Gordon Hayward. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Gotta hit those free. That's like next level stuff, right? Like that's like takes you from good to great is to just go and hit your free ones.
All right, high pick and roll.
Looking off Iggy.
Oh boy.
Iggy's got to shoot. See, he's got to shoot that.
No, he doesn't.
I think he's got to shoot it. Oh.
Not when you get that off the
So,
pin.
all right. So Warriors up 89-84
Right.
with 3.5 minutes to go. Guys, hit that share button.
Yeah, let's go on the stretch and get some
We
people
wanna
here.
we wanna finish out strong.
By the way, that was a beautiful pick and roll, and then Curry continued sprinting to the corner and out another off a pin down for a wide open three. Oh, Hayward.
There we go. Good defense. All right. So
This is it.
This is going to be the clinching possession here. Well, if the Warriors score, it's the clinching possession.
Right.
And so anonymously awesome says KD time. It is KD time. He hits the big three, and that's it. I mean, I think that's got to be the game. Up 8, 3 minutes left. KD feeling it.
Yep.
Good call.
Wait, let's see how they got that. KD.
Just a simple pick,
Did he hop?
and he boom.
Kind of hops.
Gobert's playing too deep, but then again, if Gobert comes out, then he just gets
he's
blown by the
right. There's
closeout.
nobody
Yep.
putting the rim. All right.
That's how I feel right now about all the financing options for this project.
Any good questions?
I don't know. Let's go, guys. Questions. Would West Conference Finals? Would you play Rockets or Spurs in a 7-game series? I wouldn't want to play either in a 7-game series. Who's the best player on the Warriors?
Oh.
Steph
I think
Curry.
Durant.
Steph Curry.
Durant.
We disagree on this. Who's their most important player?
Durant. Oh, I'm sorry.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green's
Okay,
most important
all right.
player. He is the most important player.
Yeah.
Like I say, if we were having the company picnic, and then check your DMs. If you had the company picnic for the NBA, you're choosing up sides to play, pickup. Who's your first choice of all the NBA players? I'm taking Draymond, and everyone laughs at me and like, what the hell? I'm fine. I'm taking LeBron. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll take KD. Good luck, right? If I have KD and I have LeBron. If I have KD and Durant on the same team, you can have LeBron and anybody else you like. I don't think we're going to lose court for that whole afternoon. And that's the difference. That what he brings to the table, especially in a pickup game like that, where you're just not going to lose that game.
Yeah.
So that's my
Well,
argument.
and then Top Shot 26 asked if you had to go into battle with one NBA player, who would it be? Draymond Green. I
Yeah.
think that illustrates that point.
Right. And thank you for all who are joining us in the stretch run here. We are in the B-Ball Breakdown studio. We got cameras all over the place and mics. And we got Dave Dufour with me.
All
Dave,
the new folks, hit the share button too. Come on, we want to blow it out for the last 3 minutes of this
yeah,
game.
we're gonna be getting up. Let's go, man. We're
That's
gonna
right.
get riled up here because I want to see a good finish of this game. We just had a Durant 3 that gave him a little separation, but I have a feeling that the Quinn Snyder's gonna get the clipboard out there, draw something up that's good, get him a good shot, and get him right back in here. But time is a ticking. How much time do we have left in this game right now?
I think we got about 3 minutes.
Yeah, and so that's an interesting thing. I'd take Kawhi and LeBron. It's over. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? That's a good question. That's actually a really good rebound. So I take Draymond. He takes LeBron. I take KD, and then they take Kawhi. You know what? That's interesting. That becomes an interesting thing. Then you got to start thinking who the next guy is after that. But yeah, it's a great. It's my favorite debate of all those. Who will you pick and this and that stuff. I gotta start asking the NBA guys that. Who's your first
Who's
pick?
your first pick?
Or who's your 5?
NBA pickup game?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for all the people that are coming at me about saying the Cavs are going to get swept, this isn't about the Cavs. This is about the Warriors.
Right.
They've got too many weapons, and Durant has actually kind of owned that LeBron matchup the last couple of years.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Ken here on Periscope says KD's ISOs is what Golden State missed last year. He's right. They didn't have a guy that they could just dump the ball into and get a bucket.
And look at this, the Jazz mascot, like in the middle of the floor.
That's 6 guys on the court.
Yeah.
That's a violation.
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely.
If the Cavs win the finals, Coach Dave should dye his hair pink or his beard pink. You know what? I'll do that.
Oh, great hands. That was Draymond again. They had a short roll, and a chance to attack on like a fast break into the half court, and Draymond gets the deflection.
Oof.
Curry around the world.
But you trying to use time?
Wow, now Curry, I don't know if he thought that was a foul, or
I don't think he
he's
thought
just
it was a
assuming he's
foul.
never going to get a call and this guy
Right.
playing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need to see the replay. I don't know if that was a foul. We had a tough
Right.
angle on that.
And it wasn't a good shot. But let's see, was he shooting a three? He got him on the hand, right?
Yeah.
That's going to do it.
Yeah. This is it. This is the clincher.
Right, they go up 11 with 2.5 to go. I don't think they're going to win. They're losing this game. I wonder, did Curry's eyes color change?
Nope.
He used to have blue eyes, I thought.
No.
Really? I swear
He's
he had,
always had hazel eyes.
Really? I felt like he had like
Are they
kind of
hazel?
icy blue,
Mhm.
Startling, and now they're like brown, or. Huh.
So,
Oh, that's nice. A little moment by KD with the fans.
well, hopefully, it is Utah, so hopefully they're being respectful.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, whoever that is must have a lot of money. All right, I think it's time to focus on the game, Kevin.
Is it? I don't know. It feels like game over. I mean, up 11 with 2.5 to go. Hayward, foot on the line.
Oh, yeah, that's
Foot on the line.
That's unfortunate for them. They could have used that extra point. So yeah, I mean, it's tough because look what they got him in a bad way for a while. They got Draymond out of his mind.
KD calling for the screen. Got one-on-one Gobert step back.
Oh.
Money.
It's like
That's what they didn't have last year. So Steph couldn't do. By the time the finals came around, he wasn't able to do what he had been doing all year. I mean, the knee obviously was bothering him.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna
Look
call
at
it
this
foul.
defense. No way. Look at that defense. by
Man,
Steph
if
Curry.
only Steph Curry could play defense.
My goodness, I gotta tweet that out. Or
If only Steph Curry could play defense.
Never mind. You guys heard it. You guys saw it. That was fantastic. Chest to chest defense, moving his feet, contesting the shot, forcing a miss. Oh, you're kidding. No. That's one of those run the clock out, right?
Yeah, they're gonna just be burning clock as much as possible.
What? Oh, wow. Welcome, everybody, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big number. Thanks for all joining us. We're in the B-Ball Breakdown studio. You don't always get a chance to see us in this element, but we're glad to have you up here. And remember, let's go over some of the things we've seen. We did a lot of videos recently that have all done very well. You might be interested in. We did one on Gobert. Oh, so Durant getting a little bit. Oh, this is getting a little fisticuffs in here. Getting a little touchy.
Look, here you're about to be down 3-0.
Yeah.
It's a little late
Right.
for that.
And you can't afford to get you don't want to get suspended for the next game.
Yeah. It's a little late. Honestly, I mean, what are they gonna call it? Double text?
Yeah. Do you mind? I want to
Yeah,
watch
let's
that
turn it
one
up.
time.
Oh,
Oh, that too. I want to see the whole thing. So I wasn't ready for that. Oh, so why did he respond? So look. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Gobert can't do that.
Is Gobert a dirty player and we just didn't know it?
Gobert is all arms. He doesn't really. I don't know if you call it dirty. Was that going to injure him? No.
No.
But he's just So we might want to hear what they say here. I like it. I like standing up for yourself. You know what? You got to make a stand.
Right. And he didn't flop like Olynyk did. I appreciate that.
No, he took a charge. That was as good of a taking a charge as I've ever seen anybody do.
Hey, fast break breakfast. You know what? I was told I had to take my shoes off by everyone watching the chat.
Right.
So, you don't like my no-show socks? Come on now.
Hey, whatever it takes. Gobert is angry he isn't doing more after last game. Dellavedova is a dirty player.
He is a dirty player.
I don't know.
Come on, Nick.
Dirty is like premeditated. I'm going to go out there and hurt you.
Hey, Delly is a dirty player. Come on. Ask Kyle Korver.
That was not dirty.
No,
He
man.
was protecting the
Come-
ball.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Yeah, they're gonna call a flagrant.
Yeah, and it's, you know, they missed the one on Gobert. It's too bad. Like, you know, that's a foul. Oh, there, Javi just said it. So either way, they call it. So Gobert's gonna get free throws.
Yes, the Ottoman, the Chase Lounge section. Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's an optimal position for napping.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. How many naps do you take here?
I do take naps because I literally I fall asleep mid-click.
I was gonna say,
you know what,
yeah.
I need
like
25 minutes.
when videos are rendering or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, that's the problem. There are times I've messed up on edits when I'm just so tired. I don't think Durant's happy with the result of this
Yeah.
power.
No, you know what? And I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Who's the best Curry defender in the league? You know, KCP's pretty good. He does okay.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Paul can still get into him a little bit, but they've been getting lit up, so I guess it's not Patrick Beverly.
Pat Bev,
for
yeah.
sure, yeah.
I mean, you could say that about every point guard in the league.
H.G. Ramos, great call on Patrick Beverly.
That was a good call.
Right, you could, but that is good.
It's my favorite part about these chats, and shout out to you guys for being here. And
who makes the best curry in North Hollywood? I don't even know. That's a good question.
It's a good question.
We're gonna get the best steak in Hollywood.
We are going to be at the best steak in Hollywood tonight.
It really, like pound for pound, it's the best steak. Trust me.
Okay, I'm in. Oh, by the way, I'm in. I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Kind of a family thing.
So it's just three of us, aren't
Man, but it's okay. You'll like Schwartz. Shout out to Michael Schwartz if he's watching. I don't know if he is or not.
Right.
But one of my favorite things about doing this is I love, man. Some of the comments are fantastic. Like, and if you guys remind us of stuff that we just didn't think about.
Sure. And Kevin Lee says I need to do a video about the impact of Curry's gravity.
Oh yeah.
And that's such a subtle thing. It's not always easy to see. And I wouldn't mind. That would take me a while because I have to
You
really
have to go
in
through
there.
every possession.
Yeah, I really watch for it.
Because it's not his possessions.
Right. But then how many would I need? 10?
Maybe.
Just to kind of get a flavor, because you know, once you see 10 of them, you know it's happening a lot more as often. But
what's up, Tyrone?
All right.
Sorry, think about my socks. All right, for all you guys ragging on my socks.
Man.
Okay, come back tomorrow. We're gonna do this all day tomorrow. I will up the sock game for tomorrow.
All right, and don't forget you can find us over on Periscope if you're on YouTube, on Periscope. Really the best way is to follow us on Twitter because. The schedule is always, it's a little bit hit or miss. We're never really sure. I mean, we're going to try and do this for every game or as many games as we can, but certainly you want to be up to date. Have your notifications on YouTube. Have them on Twitter. Follow us on Periscope. We need more Periscope followers. Now you can also on Twitter, if you don't want to do that, go to Twitter and say notify me for B-Ball Breakdown only when there's live video. And that's the same thing basically as having that notification from Periscope. So either way, it's a little distinct difference there. Do that. And you'll always know when we're going to go live with these shows. And as Durant just banked in a shot just to add insult to injury. Oh, we got a shrug. The shrug game. That was rough. This was Utah's chance. Now, is George Hill out for the whole thing?
He probably is out. I can't imagine they bring him back with his toe that's bothering him all year. He's a free agent too. I would just sit out. Down 3-0, you're not going to win.
Wait, did you see what Durant did on that? Behind the back and back again?
Well, do you remember he and Steph had been working on that?
Really? Where they go boom and then back.
Beginning of the season. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's an impressive amount of skill.
So
right there.
we were asked if we do this often. We do this all the time. I'm normally not here. We normally do it remotely, but
we're working on it.
We're gonna do it tomorrow, possibly Monday night. Yeah. So we're trying to do this more often. We do our weekly podcast. The B-Ball Breakdowns podcast, and I have my own podcast, so check that out.
Right.
Find me on Twitter.
And let's tell them why you're here because on Monday we're filming a whole series of shooting videos that we're going to market. You can buy, and if you're going to want to improve your shooting game, this is going to be a wonderful series. You can buy them a la carte or all together, and it's going to be the best information that you've ever seen on improving your shot and drills you can do to help you. And so we're filming that on Monday. Dave's going to help me out with that. And we'll get it to market as soon as possible. So Let me know here. Are you guys interested in that? Are you getting excited to be able to see that and watch that and improve your jumper? Because I don't think there's anybody that watches more jumpers than I do, like frame by frame and studying the mechanics. Maybe Dave, you want to argue?
I watch a lot, but I don't think I watch as much as you.
And I'm also older, so I have a few extra years. Just like osmosis of watching it and questioning and wondering why we teach things a certain way and wondering if that's really the best way to do it. And so, when you kind of move all this together in my head, I've got really some really good ideas. And it's really going to help. It's going to be the future of shooting. Durant's effective 38 versus Harden's empty 40 something. Yeah, that's a good point. So I guess we'll just play off the string here and get a 12-point lead, give Gobert a little.
And then go grab a drink.
Yeah, get changed.
It's about that time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, KD put up the easiest 38.
Yeah.
And
no, they were not easy. They were hard shots.
Yeah, but it felt like 22. It didn't feel like 38.
I guess, yeah. I'm surprised it was that much for sure. Oh, Curry getting involved. Boom.
So yeah, the Warriors are sweeping all the way through.
Yeah, it just wore the Jazz down. They couldn't.
Kabir wants to know whose ISO game is better, KD or Curry. I mean, that one's pretty easy. They want you to answer.
Oh, KD, and some of it has to do with just because he's so tall.
Yeah.
And the Curry just can't compete with the 7 foot, whatever he is. But Curry, as an ISO player, is a better 3-point shooter.
Right.
So you could argue that, like, if it's some critical match, he gets more threes, he's more effective because of that. But without question, you can ISO KD in the post, and that's it. That's the difference right there. All right. Well, I guess we'll kind of wrap this up here a little bit. It's going to be a weird ending because I'm going to have to run over and turn it off from my... actually, I can end it from here, but not the YouTube broadcast. So, whatever. We'll make it happen. We'll make it work. Are they really going to review this? Oh, right. That's a good point.
Yeah, Quinn Snyder should definitely be able to say, no, we just don't want him.
Yeah, the Cavs and the Warriors we think we both think they're going to sweep all the way to the finals.
Is this your guy, Ryan Hicks? Is that your guy?
No, I'm sorry. Ryan Blake is my guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. So Ryan Hicks says that KD is so annoying in 2K because he's only listed at 6'9". I always bump him up to 6'11".
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always change it. I do my custom band. Look, it needs to be real.
Well, we should do a show on that then. Like some tips and tweaks you can do.
You know what? For any of you guys that play 2K, one of the biggest things you can do to affect the way the game plays is for guys like Draymond, Boogie, Blake that take defensive rebounds and turn them into offense.
Yeah.
Put on play initiator. Go into the settings and put on play initiator for those guys. There you go. Who's better in 2K? Me. For sure.
Well, we haven't actually played.
But probably me.
We'll see. We'll get on there tomorrow.
We'll Periscope.
We'll get up early tomorrow. Yeah, we can Twitch it. We on Twitch?
Oh yeah, we'll Twitch it. Okay, right. There you go.
We'll do. I have Twitch. I've never really used it much, but we can totally Twitch and
we'll
do it.
So we'll do it.
Well, there's the wrap up. 11-point win. It's a tough loss for the Jazz. Really, that was their shot.
Yeah, that was
and this series is now over. As if we thought maybe it wouldn't be anyway. But final thoughts. Rudy Gobert, dirty?
I don't know.
Swarthy Frenchman. Maybe.
And
then again, they graded out a win when they didn't shoot well. It's another good sign for the Warriors, and they have all the pieces. This wasn't the beautiful basketball, but it was certainly there's some oohs and ahs. And anything else we got to watch for Game 4?
No, I mean honestly, I think Game 4 is going to be. I don't know. I don't even know if it would be worth watching. Somebody on Twitter called this the JV series. And they're kind of right. At least this game was competitive for the majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I think it's time that we say goodbye, everybody, because this is a wonderful experience. And but it's time to wrap up. We have a steak to go eat and a drink to have. So join us again here tomorrow. We'll be right back on Periscope. We'll do Twitch on 2K maybe in the morning, and we'll be back maybe even on YouTube. We'll see if we do another YouTube live tomorrow or not. But either way. Check out all the videos we have this past week. They're killing it. People are loving it. Dave, it's not a channel. It's a conversation. You in?
I'm in the house.
Absolutely. He's in. The capital I, capital N. I'm in. You're in. And we are out for right now, and we'll see you soon. And now I'm moving over. I'm going to turn off the YouTube.
Oh, now it's the YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, oh, you're right. You get some little bonus footage.
Periscope's
Right.
not getting this feed.
Woo! All right, we got a little shake and bake.
Periscope is not getting this feed. Dave has to go wash his socks.
All right, we are going to.
That made me laugh.